All right. So today was the first day ever that 2 Game 7s were won by the away team in the same day. The Denver Nuggets and the New York Knicks both lost on their home floor. Everybody and their mother that's ever clicked on their channel knows I'm a Knicks fan, but screw it, let's start with the Nuggets. They basically got punked by the Timberwolves in Game 7. They were up and I think held the Timberwolves to 38 points at halftime, and they had like 55 or something like that, and they got outscored absolutely insanely. Rudy Gobert was hitting Dirk fadeaways. Nas Reed was the savior of the world, and there wasn't much of a rebuttal on that run from anybody on Denver. And from the Knicks, look, I was probably on here last year saying, hey, I'm happy, woo, we made the second round, but we probably deserved to lose to Miami last year. Shoot, they almost lost. I went to a lot of games in the past 2 years, and they almost lost Game 2 with our team healthy and Jimmy out, and Gabe Vincent almost beat us. Like, we fair and square lost that series. This year, everybody with working pupils saw that the entire Knicks team got injured. I know there's like a fun, silly Thibodeau narrative to go with right now, like, oh yeah, he injured the whole team, but most of these guys got injured playing normal minutes, and then a few of them, including Brunson today, who broke his hand, OG, who smoked his hamstring like a week or two ago, and he tried to play today, and he looked like one of the most injured players out the gate that I've ever seen. Josh Hart got an ab injury last game after playing 48 minutes over and over again. Those three, you could argue that they got injured because of minutes. But also, nobody tends to mention the fact that Randall, Robinson, Hartenstein for like a month during the regular season, OG the first time around in like January when he got hurt for months, and Bogdanovich all got injured in normal minutes. Every last one. There was just bad injury luck. I mean, I know that the average person is fine to admit that, but I see like a bunch of like narrative stuff. Look, Thibodeau got some bad injury luck, but honestly, as someone who would admit that there's been times when he's overplayed players, and he did come playoff time because he had to, this wasn't really his fault. We just got absolutely smoked by the basketball gods. Shout out to the Pacers. They played fantastic. They had the highest field goal percentage in a game in history of the playoffs, literally. And you know, Tyrese is my guy. I got multiple videos with him up on this channel and my other channel, so I got no ill will or hate for them. They played good hoops. Nobody was intentionally injuring anybody this series, wink wink. In this video, I'm gonna do the first ever dual rebuild that I've ever done in the playoffs, I'm pretty sure, which is gonna be the Knicks and the Nuggets, and these are both two, obviously, is my favorite team. And then I rock with the Nuggets. I mean, there's like a weird like concoction of hate going on right now where everybody doesn't like this team, and granted, it's like 75% Lakers fans, but I actually posted on Twitter earlier today that this is just the second time in NBA history, and the first since the three-point line was introduced, that there has been 6 different champions in 6 straight years. It's not like the Nuggets were out here dominating year after year. They just finally got to the promised land last season, and they're just a pretty normal, not too overpowered, well-built team. So like I had no issues with them, and I think this dude's one of the best players we've ever seen still. But obviously, yeah, today was not the best showing for really anybody on this damn team. If you lose a game like this, Mike Malone was sick, and in the simulation they say that the Mavericks won the championship in 5. There you go. I didn't simulate through yet. So yeah, I'm gonna be rebuilding both these teams at the same time. When it comes to like realism and things of that nature, well, I do have trade negotiation 100, but aside from that, honestly, shoot, if trades pop up, we ball. I'm feeling, you know, as you could see, I'm slacking behind on the rebuilds lately, and I'm not gonna say it's intentional or unintentional. I'm just not really in the era to force things, and I feel like I've had my fun doing overtly realistic rebuilds. And honestly, with these two teams, there's not a ton to do, but that's what'll make it fun, because it's gonna be more so evaluation plus Knicks won't be injured, plus let's try and make both of these teams meet up in the finals every year. Screw it, why not? But I'm not gonna force anything though. It's gonna be more so, like I said, evaluation. Screw it, I might go 1 year without doing anything to either team, honestly, just re-signing and keeping pushing. Well, Nuggets, I will say one thing, and this is something that is very unanimous within Nuggets organization and fan base, is that while the Knicks really like, they could hypothetically just run it back, they probably will keep themselves open to moves, and maybe I will make the one move that everyone seems to think they should make, because that'd be fun, although it might be tough on the 100% difficulty. And if you don't know what I'm talking about a dude that went to Villanova with lanky arms in Brooklyn. With the Nuggets, the unanimous thing is that they need a better bench. You know, there was a lot of talk about their bench after Bruce Brown left. He's in Toronto now. He had signed that big deal with the Pacers, ironically, and then got traded to Toronto for Siakam. And I mean, as you could see, their benches, and it goes from right here and down: Christian Brown, Reggie Jackson, Peyton Watson, DeAndre Jordan. They were playing Justin Holiday a decent amount of times, and that was it. And it's not very good. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to, you know, load that up nicely. Shout out to the draft. This is one of my first videos. I think I made a video already since the lottery happened. It has been a week, so I had to have. But the lottery happened, and granted, this lottery is not going to be correct. Coaching wise, obviously, both these teams are going to be keeping their coaches for a long time. The Knicks are going to re-sign Thibodeau, obviously, this offseason. Draft wise, the Knicks have the 25th and the 30th pick. I'm pretty sure this pick is solidified in real life to be the 24th or 23rd pick. 2K always makes these picks move based upon where teams win on the championships, and I don't know if that happens in real life. I don't think it does, but maybe it does. The Nuggets have the 27th pick, and honestly, I'll probably just keep these picks for both of these teams, all of them. because they kind of both need like some, you know, even more young talent to build upon, and especially in a 2K sense. The Knicks keep on pissing me off because they keep on trading all of their first round picks away, and that's fine, but also isn't. It's like the team is, you know, a lot of them are in the 25 to 30-year-old range. I see Bronny up here, and honestly, I'm not gonna draft Bronny. I feel like Bronny disappoints me in a lot of these videos I do. He just ends up not being good, although he has had a pretty good shout to him. I saw him at the draft combine and everything. I'm gonna take Collier to the Knicks just because, well, for one, he won't be available this far in the draft, but Deuce kind of is better as an off guard from time, or a lot of the time, so I would say that a good PG next to him would be nice. I don't know if he'll play immediately year one, but probably not. Nuggets with their pick screwed. I'll go with the obvious one and draft Jared McCain. Good shooter. That could help them off the bench eventually if he improves. You know what? Screw it. For the 30th pick, I didn't expect them to actually offer me really anything of value, but they're offering me Bronny James. Where'd he go? There he goes, from Utah. So screw it. I'll take it. There you go, Utah. Rethink your decision. Adas Marai. And the Knicks have one more pick. You know what? This dude, Trenton Flowers, he's a C rating, 42nd rank. Screw it. I'll take a shot on him. I don't really know a lot about a lot of these dudes, but yeah. And then with the Nuggets last pick, I had actually drafted this dude, Kyle Filipowski. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to go higher, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, or a lot higher than second round last pick. OG accepted his player option in this. I'm definitely going to re-sign him to an extension. 2K's contracts kind of suck, so that's why he's not going out there for his damn max. And, you know, I wish 2K's contract system didn't suck and I had to, you know what I'm saying, tamper with it and mess with it, but it does. And the league breaks within like 2, 3 years, 4 years if you don't mess with it. So yeah, the Nuggets dudes also accepted theirs, Reggie Jackson and KCP. I'm not mad at these. I'll probably even extend KCP as well after this season or going past this season. And then I'm also cool with these, Christian Brown and Peyton Watson. If there's any bench players that do deserve to stay around, it is these two. I do think they need some more scoring around them. Obviously, that's the very obvious thing, but I rock with them. You know, it could be funny if I really wanted today to be an erratic day and we brought LeBron to the Knicks, but we kind of are out of money for that. So I think this will have to wait for a new era. For the Nuggets, they're even more over the cap. They're 99 million over the cap, but the Knicks are 55 million over the cap. I know my face cam's covering it, but take my word for it. I would never lie to you. For the Knicks, especially considering their cap situation, I'm 1000% going to re-sign Hartenstein, finesse him, sign him to a front-loaded contract, 9 million a year, 4 years. Screw it, just run it back. And then also, this would be awkward if he went back to the Nuggets, and he actually is a big-time prospect for the Knicks. If they allow me to sign Bruce Brown, I'll 1000% take him as well to the New York. And this isn't me being biased towards the Knicks, but this is a dude that the Knicks damn near signed in this year anyways, and he was already on the Nuggets, so he's probably not going to go back there, but it's possible. I mean, you never know. I mean, shoot, who was it the Lakers got back after they, was it like Andre Drummond had like 2 stints, or Dwight Howard? Well, obviously Dwight Howard did, from, you know, like 8 years apart, but it happens. I think with both of the teams, I'm gonna move for now is actually just move towards like the trade deadline-ish type of time. And the Nuggets are sometimes weirdly trash in 2K, and I will evaluate and see what I should have to do. I've never had to evaluate really the Nuggets because, well, they didn't lose last year, so I've never rebuilt them in a long time, but I will have to evaluate probably and see like what I have to improve with them this season. What I'm getting at is that I'm probably not going to do anything this off season huge, and we're just going to go towards the season and see what I have to do. With that being said, when it comes to a roster sense in this free agency, I think the #1 priority should probably be, and especially in a 2K sense, getting Reggie Jackson a replacement, just because he's 34 years old. He's probably going to drop to like a 75 this offseason. If not, we're lucky, but you know. And then DeAndre Jordan's gone now, and granted, that's not ideally the one to bring back. So probably those two things. Okay, don't call me crazy. I'm bringing in Isaiah. I'm just kidding. I'm not bringing no damn Isaiah Thomas. I'm going to try and finesse Markelle Fultz to the Nuggets. This would actually be a really good player for their bench. Granted, he wouldn't be great next to Jokic. Well, shoot, throw him in the dunker spot. Oh, if I can get him for 1 year, 5 million, that would be a super steal. Nobody's offered him yet, so it's possible. I had to go to the offers that supposedly we don't afford and under offer Markelle, because some of these other ones are really like bleak. Like if we don't get Markelle, it's down to like Chris Dunn. I saw Kyle Lowry at the 2, maybe put him back at the point guard and have some more, you know, of a form off the bench, but he shot 33% in the simulation, so that's not good either. Maybe THT, I don't know. Just in case Markelle hates us, Chris Dunn isn't the worst option in the world. He played pretty decent this year with Utah. And you know what? For chemistry reasons, screw it. Since we're talking about bringing old players back to the Nuggets earlier, and I didn't bring back Bruce Brown, let's bring back Mason Plumlee, fake Jokic for some years ago. It's crazy that it's been this long since he's been here. It feels like it wasn't that long ago. That is kind of wild. Sign him on a 1-year deal. I might go and get Andre Drummond too, just in case Plumlee. Actually, I'll probably just grab somebody else like Jackson Hayes or Mo Bamba. All right, Markelle signed. I actually might just keep Chris Dunn too, just in case we need another guard, because our guards aren't the best. And then, you know, this team kind of needs everything they could possibly get off the bench right now. And then for the Knicks, they also get Isaiah and Bruce. They can afford both of them. This team can afford all these guys because they're all in smaller contracts. Let's do it. Also, I know I already went over, I went over like the strict rules, whatever, for anybody who hasn't been here before. But yeah, I keep the trade negotiation difficulty 100 for the hell of it. And injuries are off and foul outs are off if you care. But I actually was really thinking about the injuries portion of this because, yeah, Randall and Bogdanovic are injured right here, but that's just from the start today thing that I have downloaded. They'll be fine, and then they won't ever get injured again because screw injuries. Who cares? I actually saw a meme tweet that went viral like yesterday, and it was like Adam Silver's considering turning the injuries off for 2020, whatever the hell, 2024, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, that. I'm gonna hope that nobody. I don't want to sign back Precious just yet because I don't want to mess with the Bruce Brown and Hartenstein signings. But if nobody offers him, I'm definitely gonna offer him after those are confirmed because I would definitely like another power forward with Bogdanovic getting older. And I definitely, in real life specifically, yeah, Precious, I mean, he could probably work as a backup for in a good roster where you can finagle it a little bit more. But when the whole team was injured and we really needed a boost and he was starting at the 4, I advocated to not start him in tweets and things of that nature. And it was one of the best moves we made when McBride started starting over him in the last game that we won, or 2 games ago. I don't know. Man, Zignanaji has a 91 offensive rebound and a 59 defensive rebound. Plumlee did get worse. Might just play him anyways. I'm probably going to do what the Knicks are going to do in real life and evaluate near like the deadline or any time and see maybe if I could use this $19 million deal from Bogdanovic to trade for something. Also, they made me re-sign a bunch of guys that I didn't want. I'm going to get Dwayne Washington out of here. Hey, screw it. I said I'm not doing anything. Nah, I'm going realistic. But, I mean, you can't really not when you have it on 100% difficulty. I'll steal picks from lottery protected from the Heat. Screw it. Enjoy Dwayne Washington, Charlotte. And then the Nuggets have a damn 18 players. My God. You know, I'm going to finesse off rip and do Zignanaji, Chris Dunn, and Mason Plumlee to the Hornets for Nick Richardson, Vasilehi, Mitchich. I rock with Mitchich. He had some really good games for the Hornets after he got traded there. Nick Richards is a backup to Mark Williams anyways. You get a much younger. I'm not really rationalizing this anyways. I don't really care. This is good for us because we get basketball players. That was one way of dumbing down on some salaries or roster spots, as to say, and then the rest, I'll just get rid of some of these dudes that are older and not as good. Sorry if, you know, Nuggets fans have any sort of attachment. Don't really care. Let's steal picks from the Thunder like always. I don't even care if they're the best ones. You got to just hate on the Thunder in these. You know how it goes. And speaking of that, I will be doing a Thunder rebuild 1000%. Someone actually mentioned me on Twitter, whatever. I think I just got so behind on all of them that I kind of forgot I can just keep on doing them when the new teams get eliminated. And I will go back and do some of the teams. Like I was just thinking about, I got to do a Magic one. You know what I mean? Did I? No, I did the Hawks. I actually forgot to re-sign OG and oh my God, I'm so stupid. Oh, you know what? Okay, I could still, bet I could re-sign. It won't let me get back Brunson. Actually, I think I peeped this, that he normally goes to free agency anyways, but it'll let me re-sign Randall. It'll let me re-sign OG. And me personally, now this is something I can even discuss throughout this, but no, I think well, first of all, in a 2K sense, there's no reason not to re-sign Randall. He isn't going to regress much in these next few years. He usually overplays his actual overall value. And this is something I'm talking about even in a sense of like the general team, is that how Randall was playing this season in real life, he was like the perfect fit at the power forward for the team. I mean, to be fair, the team was partially built around him. And yes, I have signed to an extension. Now, I do think it'll be interesting in real life to see like what they do in regards to like extending him and whoever the hell. Also, Mitchell. Honestly, my thing is with this team is, hey, and also let me live with this right now. Not for sure, they did get injured and they lost, but you gotta know. I mean, come on now. Every Knicks fan is die hard in love with this damn team and how they fought through this run, and I'm one of them. So I'm trying to keep these bastards together. Unless I'm trading, I'm doing upgrades. So I'm keeping Mitchell Robinson. I'm keeping whoever. I'm trying to give him as much of an opportunity as possible. I'm not letting Jalen Brunson go somewhere stupid in this damn simulation. One of those recent videos I did went to the Magic. Come on now. For the Nuggets, they're letting me re-sign Murray. Let's not even think about that. They're already in contract hell. I believe MPJ is on a contract for a long time. So whatever they ask for Jamal Murray, I'm all ears. And it's over with. It's done. And then Aaron Gordon, he has a player option for $23 million. Honestly, I'd rather re-sign you than this and give you that. So yeah, screw it. You know me. I'll fire trades if things ever go wrong. And then I think I'm gonna from the jump just so for the Nuggets, if I'm not to touch anything, their rotation is gonna look like this with Mitchich as their 10th man with Fultz, Christian Brown, Watson, and Richards. Is actually pretty nice. It's pretty good. You could argue putting McCain or Reggie Jackson or something, but I think I'm just gonna let both teams control rotation from the jumps. Since I'm also controlling 2 teams, I'll focus on the organizational, front office side of things, and they can focus on the rotation. I'll let Thibodeau and Mike Malone do their job. On this team, I like how this is, you know what I'm saying? You got the normal starting lineup and the normal bench. I am going to make the Knicks a 10-man. I do want Deuce McBride in there, and screw it, even though there's no injuries, we'll, try and keep them as injuryless as possible. But yeah, for both teams, I'm going to throw everything on auto when it comes to rotations, and yeah, call it a day. And I will have to check up on them very occasionally because, oh yeah, also one other thing, just tendencies real quick, just to make sure stuff isn't too stupid. Yeah, so I mean, I would make Randall hold the ball more, but so far he's playing. Now, one thing that Randall did do this season was he was shooting much less mid-ranges and shooting way more just, yeah, so he's shooting a lot of threes right now. Now, granted, he doesn't have the best rating. Even though yes, I am talking about the validity of real life. I'm going to tell him to shoot less threes than 84, especially when Brunson's at a 49. Brunson probably shoots more threes than him. I know Jalen doesn't shoot a ton of threes, but he's also has the ball in his hands more. I'm going to put Randall down to a 35 on we'll go 32. Actually, what's your number? 30? Yeah, why did I forget that? Go him at 30. Screw it. Hartenstein, don't shoot no damn threes. We got you out of that role. You take floaters now. Precious, don't shoot no damn threes. You have a 70. Then I did want to make Bruce Brown a shooting guard. He goes up to an 80. That's more of a natural position for him. So yeah, even though, you know, I want him and McBride as combo guards, but yeah, full transparency. I just saw they tried to start Josh Hart, and I'll do this with the Nuggets too. I feel like I forgotten that this even existed until recently, or yeah, I forgot that it existed. I knew it existed, of course, but I'm going to force Josh Hart to come off the bench. I don't think there's ever a time where I want him starting over OG. They probably going to hate on OG because they'll have like mid shooting numbers as well. And for the Nuggets, their stuff's going to stay the same regardless anyways. I don't have anybody that's really attempting to take a starting spot here. I'm going to make the Nuggets bench play a little bit less. I know I rock with them, but not as much as to make them play too much. And honestly, the same with the Knicks, because I don't know why the hell Thibodeau's bench utilization's at 85. Yeah, that's more like it. They're going to, I know you can't really see it, but they had Randall at like 27 minutes. And now they got him at 31 and DiVincenzo, blah, say, blah, whatever you get. Also, system-wise, Knicks are in a defensive system. You know what? They usually end up pretty good in 2K simulations, so I'm not going to question it. Also, the Nuggets start off the season 2-5. Screw it. We'll make one small change. I'll change them to balanced rather than, what was it, pace and space. And since it seems like they'll be the worst performing team, I think with Denver's side of the rebuild, it'll be interesting because they're kind of like a blank canvas because nobody expected Denver to have to really make a ton of moves. So if they do bad in this, shoot, I'm going to be open to anything. I also don't have emotional attachment to a lot of their guys, but I do rock with them though. Like I said earlier, I ain't stupid either. You know, you see what a lot of these teams, I keep my eyes open, see what the fans want. But I won't lie. There's not a lot of, there's a handful of Nuggets fans, but I would assume not a lot vocally that were complaining after winning the championship last season. Although, of course, you're always going to find ways to complain when you're watching your favorite team, of course. I mean, that's just the nature of things. For them as well, Jamal's incredibly efficient. I'm going to throw his shot tendency and touch stuff up. If anything, it feels like a lot of times, you know, he holds himself back. I personally feel like, maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably not in a, I guess they're like Jokic. They just live and die by Jokic. So whatever he decides goes in regards to like playmaking ability, you know, they're going to give him the ball. But like, I feel like if Jamal, I guess what I mean is not holds him back in the sense of like, oh, they need him to succeed more during the regular season, but just that if he was in another role, he could potentially be averaging like 27 points per game somewhere else. So either way, I mean, they would want him to shoot as much as possible. So I'm going to make that be the thing. Also, Markelle is playing fantastic for them so far. He's averaging 14 points and 5 assists. He is exactly what they needed, but also maybe not everything they need either, if you know what I'm saying. I'm going to make a manual change to the Nuggets rotation, especially because it doesn't really change much throughout the season. Yeah, Mitchich has the cold symbol on him. I'm going to take his 10 minutes and give them to Jared McCain, just because he's also auto-generated rookie type of dude. I mean, not literally auto-generated, but you know what I mean? Because sometimes people will comment some stupid stuff like, oh, what do you mean Alexander Sarr is auto-generated? He's not auto-generated, he's a real person. Yeah, you idiot. I'm talking about he's generated on the screen. He's not a real person. He's not in the game. Anyways, I'm putting him in there because Mitchich is shooting absolutely garbage numbers. Also, he brings kind of the same thing that Markelle already does in regards to playmaking, and Markelle's doing 10 times what he's doing. So I'm gonna just do that, give him 10 minutes. And obviously, yeah, that is true. The concept of auto-generated would mean auto-generated, like nobody generated them, but the automatic 2K thing. It's like, come on, I usually talk fast and you can't take context clues, and that happens a lot in comments. But you know what? I can't control you, so I'll let all you rock. A lot of you are just stupid, but it's okay. We all are stupid a little bit. All right, so currently the Nuggets, yeah, we're gonna have to look at it. And like I said earlier, sometimes they are trash in 2K, while the Knicks are 36-15 in the East, and the Nuggets are 28-25, which is 9 games back of the first seed and 4 games back. Well, a little bit, no, 2.5 games back of being out of the play-in. We're gonna have to look at changing things up over here in Denver. For them, I mean, Jokic is going absolutely insane. Murray's going pretty insane. They're both averaging fantastic numbers, 50, 40, 90 for Murray, and 50, 40, 80 for Jokic. And PJ also shooting the lights out. Markelle not bringing you 3-point shooting, but bringing you everything else so far this season. I do think he probably was a fantastic signing for this team with 12 and 5 a game. Aside from them, Jared McCain shooting just 40%. Granted, that's not as bad as Mitchich, who was shooting 32%. And the estimated wins BS, which honestly might have to be valued for this just because of how bad they're playing. Mitchell was trash, but so was Peyton Watson, Aaron Gordon, and KCP. It doesn't feel right, but you know, we have to value what has to be valued, I guess. Now with Aaron Gordon, he has a shot 33. That's not really that crazy, I guess. He definitely doesn't really shoot mid-range. Does he have a mid-range shot tendency by any chance? No, it's a 5. Okay. Now the KCP thing really confuses me because he shoots 41% from 3, has an 86 perimeter defense, a 96 mid-range, and an 83 3. It doesn't make sense at all why he would be such a negative to this team, but I don't think it's the wrong thing to also look on the market and see what could just be upgraded in a general sense if I just throw anybody on there, if they're going to be this bad. Also, Christian Brown he's been pretty good, so there's that. The Knicks side of things, Brunson's averaging 28, Randall 23 and 8 and 4. I feel like he actually should be averaging more assists. This is from the simulation, not from real life, but I feel like he was averaging like 5 in real life this year. I could be wrong, but nonetheless, things are working, so I'm not going to mess it up. I think I've found some that could be a reason of inefficiency for a lot of players, a lot of like inexperienced players too. So Miles McBride had a 45 driving layup and really this is just me doing random 2K intricate research. He had a 45 driving layup tendency, which I feel like I usually look at like the close shot tendency and the shot under the basket tendency. He had a 45 driving layup, and Josh Hart he had a 5, and Josh Hart has a 45. Now look at how many inside shots Josh Hart has taken, 252. And he has a little bit of a 3-point tendency on him too, so it's not like he's not taking threes. But Deuce, on the other hand, he had a 5 driving layup tendency, which led to him taking 6 shots in the paint all season. Now trust me, this dude has probably taken, I don't even know how many shots in the paint in the playoffs. You know, he does love his threes, but and then like from 3, he's not shooting bad. It's just he's not taking any shots inside the arc. If anything, he's taking like a bunch of top of the, look at this, shot close middle tendency. Why is he taking so many of these? I'm not even gonna be that intricate. I was just saying though, I'm not that. I'm gonna like kind of leave it a decent level, but yeah. And then for the Nuggets, shoot, I was kind of looking at the same thing for Aaron Gordon actually, and with him, there's not really much to change. I mean, to be fair, he has been efficient inside the arc. So yeah, this is the tough thing with the Nuggets. Actually, you know what I like to do recently is look at teams as a team. So the Knicks are the best team in the league at defense. So, and they're also top 6 in offense. The Nuggets are 8th in offense, but they're bottom 10 in defense. So that's the big area of it. And it's weird because, well, I won't lie though, their 2 best stars, Murray, 78 defense isn't bad, but Jokic, I have noticed too, I've played a lot of, you know, play now games with this dude. And I mean, 79 interior is lower than the positional average. He obviously grabs his boards, but I feel like his offensive board should be higher. But I feel like Jokic very often will miss a floater and just get back the rebound. But I guess maybe from like in terms of like crashing, getting a bunch of random ones, maybe not. But yeah, I didn't mean to put Jokic on here, my bad. It's a really tough position because this team is still a recent championship team. I don't know if they do anything too insane. They obviously will probably never trade Jamal Murray. So it's like, do I have to start getting on the chopping block with some of these other dudes if we're just not going to be good? You know what? Screw it. I might follow the analytics. I might just do it. Yo, why does Terrence Mann not have a picture anymore? Why is he staring at me like that? You know what? Screw it. We're going to start one trade for a defensive oriented player. This will affect our rotation in absolutely 0% of a way by trading Mitchell, Reggie Jackson, and Jalen Pickett for Dorian Finney-Smith. He will play backup minutes forward. He's been great, efficient this season, and will fill in somewhere there. This also means that Jared McCain, who wasn't playing that great, really not great at all, will just not have to play anymore. Maybe this changes some things. I honestly don't want to change anything too impactful right now. The one tough thing is Markelle is going to be a free agent this offseason, and I doubt after a 1-year deal we'll have bird rights. So will KCP. These are 2 dudes that will probably attract some level of offseason attention. KCP, usually you can get him on a minimum, but still, yo, every time I put in trades, I see Knicks players and I'm like, damn, that would be great. Oh wait, that's my team. I'd have to accept to it. You know what though? I will accomplish my goal of having these 2 teams play in the finals. It will happen at some point. I won't even let realism get in the way of it. But for now, considering that they're saying we're bad at defense and the 2 bad negative estimated win players are our defensive players, and I just got another good defensive player, I think I'm gonna just keep the Nuggets intact for now. Hopefully, and I'll even go super meticulous and like change some of this stuff, but hopefully they could just turn it around in the second half of the season. I pray. Okay, I just got a trade-off that I never thought in a million years would work. We did it. So because the team has been great, the New York Knicks, I wasn't gonna go out there and try and get one of them, you know, huge stars like a Devin Booker or Donovan Mitchell. Why not just swing for the lower targets that are possibly, you know, whatever. Remember, this is on in the same sentence right here. 100% trade difficulty. 100%. Welcome to New York, Mikal Bridges. We have traded Mikal Bridges to the Knicks for Bojan Bogdanovic, Bruce Brown, and 3 first-round picks. One of them being a Pistons first-round pick this year, which technically should be protected. They're also a playoff team, so screw you guys. They figured it out with their same team plus Flint native Miles Bridges and Patrick Williams, actually, who they stole and brought a little bit further up north. Yeah, all right, screw you guys. Cade Cunningham overcoming the odds. He's figured it out. And Mikal Bridges will now be the new starting 2 guard for the New York Knicks. Hold that. Because I was actually going to simulate past this, but I was like, wait. We're going to lose Bogdanovich. We're going to lose that opportunity to trade that $20 million. And after this season, we're going to be cap blocked regardless. I have to re-sign Brunson. I already re-signed Randall. I re-signed Anunoby. I re-signed Robinson. Everybody else has signed for a long time. So we're screwed. I mean, in terms of like, you know, free agency potential. And Bruce Brown's out of here. But now DiVincenzo joins the bench and takes his spot. Bruce Brown was in the trade with, who did I say it was? Oh, yeah, Bogdanovich. So you get some slight Brooklyn, if you want to reroute them, you got one day to do it. Thanks. See ya. Denver, though, don't think I'm just trying to slight Denver. You get it. Denver is supposed to be great. I just don't want to break them up too soon. I'm gonna try, even if they're in the play-in, I want to give them one more shot at showing me what you got. With the Knicks, dude, I'm trying to prove what you got. Also, I haven't talked about them a lot. Shout out to the Timberwolves, dog. I obviously am be focused on a lot of my team, and obviously Denver's shortcomings in this run. I mean, I guess both teams have shortcomings. Well, shout out to Denver. I mean, the Timberwolves and the Pacers. I mean, Indiana's a team that I've liked how they've been built the entire season. Granted, I think 2 fan bases now have arguments that they think they would have went further if it weren't for injuries against Indiana. But nonetheless, I think in a future building sense, whatever. And then 4 fan base, you know, if you're out there and you're being a good Samaritan fan that isn't, you know what I'm saying, I hate when fans like don't like basketball and just love to hate on each other. It's just too far. There's a lot of people that like really just like they're just men who want to watch like Kim Kardashian drama shows but make it in basketball form. And shoot, if it's like that, just call it how it is, honestly. But as Luka wins MVP, Alexander, damn, Josh Hart won 6th man of the year. I didn't change nothing to him. I'll be honest with you. He's just, unless the roster itself changed some, I didn't change nothing. Shout out to that nasty new Clippers logo. Ja Morant, Tom Thibodeau, coach of the year. But as long as, shoot, you a Pacers fan, you chilling, like you not, you know what I'm saying? I can't hate on Tyrese for, I know people call him about some front running beat. I really don't care. We got to win the damn games. I really don't care. He gonna talk if he gonna talk. Jalen Brunson makes all NBA 2nd team, averaging 28 and 8 this season. Jokic made the 1st team, averaging 25, 12, and 11. I believe it's, did his points go down by 2 after the trade we made? I'm not sure. It might have. I believe it was up by 2. And nobody else from either team on all NBA or all defense. If I miss any, it's probably just because I'm trying to account for 2 teams. But yeah, the Nuggets ended up, okay, so it was good to hold off on them a bit. 49 wins, only 5 games back of the 1 seed. It's anybody's ball game at this point, just like how it is in real life in you know, whatever, in the conference. And Timberwolves ended up in the play-in. I see all the semifinals teams in there, including the Timberwolves, the Mavericks, and the Thunder being in at least in the top 8. And then the Knicks, 58 wins, the best in the league. Granted, the East looks much weaker. Hell, 4 teams that were at 500 or worse. So actually 5 are in this picture right here in the top 8, which is terrible. So the Knicks, the Cavs, and the Bucks just absolutely dominated. And it's funny because the Bucks a lot of times don't dominate. So we might be seeing a Knicks and Cavs finale in the playoffs. Possibly. We'll see. Once again, all this stuff, I do have all this stuff on manual for both teams currently, and I'm going to leave it at that. First round, and I did forget, I didn't even think about this, but yeah, we're gonna have a lot of basketball to watch. Virtual basketball. If the Nuggets will play the Grizzlies, which is a decent little matchup, and the Knicks will play the Hawks, who basically are running it back, but Onyeka's starting over Clint Capella, and the rest is basically the same. We'll see how this goes. The Knicks, were they starting DiVincenzo, or am I tripping? No, Mikal's right there. I'm stupid. Also, I don't know how Mikal, they don't let you break up the stats. He's obviously like been a starter on both teams and things of that nature. But yeah, he had 25 in his last game against Washington, to be fair. Seems like he's starting to put up under 20 a lot more on average, and he was averaging over 20 in Brooklyn. In the simulation last season, he did average under 20 though. Yeah, I don't know. Denver won their first game. The Knicks win their first 2. Denver wins their first 3. The Knicks win their first 3. We just saw both teams advance in sweeps. Okay, we'll take it. The Knicks, well, okay, so 2 teams will both play 2 teams that did not make it to the semifinals last year. The Knicks will play Detroit. Denver actually just lost their first game right in front of my eyes. The Knicks will play Quentin Grimes at small forward. I feel like they had someone else there like 3 seconds ago. Oh yeah, it was probably Asar. I don't know where the hell he went. I guess he went to the bench. So they got Quentin Grimes starting over Asar, our former player, our guy. I still rock with Quentin Grimes. That's the guy. Speaking of old Knicks wings, shout out to Landry Fields, the Hawks GM. I saw he got the first pick in the draft. I know it's been a second, but yeah. Damn. Oh, okay. Wow. Denver is starting Christian Brown over MPJ. I'm not going to question it. I'm going to let them rock. This might be insane, but I'm going to let them rock. They're probably going to start him by the next game, honestly. Christian Brown has been playing good, though. Maybe it's a chess move. Who knows? I mean, they got past the first round, so I'm not going to question. Anyways, yeah, they're playing Zion, Pelicans, Aaron Gordon. Good matchup for Zion, of course. And yeah, they'll win the second game over here and then win the third game as well. The Knicks are up 2-0. The Knicks are up 3-0. And the Knicks will sweep. The Nuggets go down 3-2. And is there any executive decisions I want to make? Screw it. Let's see. All right, MPJ only got benched that one game for Christian Brown, and I don't know how it went, but screw it, who cares? He's been playing relatively good. KCP's been mad. Peyton Watson's been mad. Dorian Finney-Smith's been mad. But I think you kind of just let it rock out at this point. Maybe just because we're getting further in here, I'm going to lower the bench utilization even more. I'll put it down to like 10. And honestly, even if I keep this on next season, it probably won't be a bad idea because this bench still isn't great. I mean, I think you could agree that a Dorian Finney-Smith trade was a pretty good idea, but let's see. Screw it. Game 6 in Denver. Oh boy, they are getting smoked so far. And yeah, I think honestly, Denver just might have the 2K cheese against them, honestly. And that's what we'll be looking to address in this offseason. So Denver got smoked and the Knicks are going to make it farther than the former champions. Yeah, I think they just need more dog. Like I would love for Denver to be just a pure powerhouse, especially with Jokic. You want to take advantage of Jokic being Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, if Denver was to lose next year, I would have even more of a reason when I do their rebuild next year and I'm around and breathing, hopefully, to you know what I'm saying, like kind of like when I feel like I rebuild Embiid's team every year, to, you know what I'm saying, really want to build them a true heater, because it's like, oh well, you're starting to really lose now, and pile them up. Anyways, the Knicks are onto the conference finals, and the Bucks actually beat the Cavaliers in 6, so we're here. They have Hartenstein starting over Mitchell right now, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. They're probably playing damn near the same minutes. All right, first game they win, second game they win, third game they lose, fourth game they win, and fifth game they win. We are playing the Thunder in the finals. Brunson averaged more points and more assists and damn near as many rebounds as Shea, although Shea's a much better defensive player. And he's more efficient, which might even be due to role. It is the Knicks versus Thunder in the finals. I'm not sure how the Nuggets would have matched up against these guys. I kind of wish we could have saw it, and we damn near, I mean, actually the Nuggets lost to the Pelicans in a battle, and then the Pelicans got smoked by the Thunder. So screw it, here we are. Game 1 in New York. I think I've put together a pretty decent squad over here, aka got Mikal Bridges, and this game's pretty close, but it looks like the Knicks will hold on to game 1 in the Garden. Brunson with 35. Jeremy Grant got traded back to OKC. Did they trade Giddey? No, they traded, who did they trade for? Who was making enough money to get traded for Jeremy Grant's $30 million deal? No way. Gordon Hayward doesn't have multiple years left, right? Hold on. I feel like I don't see Jeremy get traded a lot. Who the hell was it? Wait, what am I missing? What the hell is this? What is STK? Who did they trade? Was he a free agent somehow? Did I miss something? Wait, let me just go to the Thunder. That was Jeremy Grant, right? I'm not missing anything. Yeah, Jeremy Grant, Portland to OKC. Okay, screw it. I gotta check this garbage. Now I don't even feel bad about the Jaden Springer in a first. Oh yeah, the Thunder do have a lot of money. Jaden Springer, damn, a 74 overall who didn't even play for them. They said, yo, that's crazy. The Thunder said, screw it, we're locking in for this season. We couldn't get a good free agent, so yeah. And honestly, that's a great move mid-season if you don't get a free agent, because it's like you get some veteran wing presence if you want to, which I don't think they did, but you could move Giddey to the bench regardless. Rotationally, you have Jeremy Grant in there now. I saw that Gordon Hayward, I don't think scored a point in the entire run. I was just very surprised to see him up there as I was about to say big 3 all scored 26, but it was Jeremy Grant who did. They are out here playing chess. I hate this damn team. Not in real life, but in the game. They won the hell out of the second game. They dominated us in the last 2 quarters. Brunson at 28, Jeremy Grant with 18, and the big 3 this time around all with 25 plus. You know, shout out to Lou Dort. I like the effort, but I would be pissed if I was a Mavericks fan, that man Lou Dort was out there doing villainous things, and I've already had enough pissed off energy towards, certain people in the playoffs this year. So I don't want to go further into it. I don't want to be pissed off at people for no reason as we win the next game, by the way. Oh my God, we're up 2-1. This could possibly happen. We're in the finals, so it obviously could possibly happen. But anyways, when it comes to, Lou Dort is out here just running like a damn bulldog, smoking. Yo, we win another game up 3-1. Randall with 25, 11, and 9. Who would have thought the team that would be easier to get to the finals would be the Knicks, not the Nuggets? We got to close it out though. Shoot, 3-1. And the two centers combined for, damn, 6 and 8. Not even a lot of rebound. OG had 0 on 0 for 6 with 3 boards. That just shows how much these guys are stepping up. Randall with 25, 11, and 9. And actually, yeah, as I get to the end of the finals, regardless if we blow a 3-1 or finish it out in any of these games, I have, as long as he comes back healthy, you know, and I saw some people talking about like the Knicks, like with the injuries, it's like traumatic damn near, because it's like, yo, we had so many damn injuries. And actually, I think I'm gonna jump in with, yeah, screw it, 2:30 to go. It's a 1-point game. It was hell to watch all the injuries, just like so many more. And you know me, I'm a pretty nuanced NBA fan. I love my Knicks, but like I obviously see everything that happens in the NBA. This is one of the most injured teams I've ever seen in my life, just from like a top to bottom. Like obviously, like a few years ago, Brooklyn was getting injured in the playoffs, but that was just like their stars. You know what I mean? I think LaMarcus might have got that issue with like his heart that year as well. But anyways, OG passed down. OG will miss the layup over Isaiah Joe. But for the Knicks to have like a really deep rotation and not actually be like star defined, and for everybody to get injured was just insane. Out of just pure bad juju, as Randall's guarding Jalen Williams. And if anything, I probably should put OG on him, but actually he misses that. Up here, actually no, I take that back. And actually, you know what, I don't have to unpause to do this, so put OG on Shea. Actually, no, I'm not really even sure which one would be better, but I guess it's kind of telling me Mikal would be better. So screw it. Mikal is the wing defender. And then I'll put Brunson on Lou Dort. I don't even care where everybody else ends up. I'm not sure who would get the ball more, Josh Giddey or Jalen Williams. But you know what? I'm going to say that Josh Giddey, just because he's a wing. Then I'm going to leave the rest as is. So that'll be my game plan for this last game. Randall's about to take some BS and he hits it. That's that 2K. Hello. Shoot, honestly, Josh Hart could be starting right now for all I know. I wouldn't know. I haven't looked at this lineup in millenniums. Let's see. We're about to see right now who's starting. It's Mikal. They have DiVincenzo and Mikal starting. So DiVincenzo's on Giddey. OG is not in the game. You know what? We got Mikal now for this reason. Screw it for 2K's BS. He's on Shea. He goes over, and I think that was honestly the reason. I could kind of sense that they weren't starting OG because I saw that they had DiVincenzo up there in the first 5 players. Anyways, that was an easy bucket by Chet. Jalen back up the other way. Jalen will go right at Shea. Jalen will still go at Shea. And speaking of Jalen, absolutely zero gripes with his effort. I mean, he led the league in playoff points. And like I said, honestly, if you're just like, you could, if you're a respectable hater, hey, I mean, if you know you are, then you know you are. Screw, that's what you are. But if you like actually are trying to rationally build hate for a team that tried their like damnedest, shoot, I don't know. It's up to you, man. Pass back over to Mikal. Mikal will try and drive on Lou Dort. Mikal is going nowhere right now, and he gets blocked by Lou Dort. And Josh Giddey will stop at the 3-point line. Shoot, you got to watch out for that pass accuracy. Oh, Shea will go around. Shea will hit a little step back. He misses. I remember that step back good and well for when I was doing the video on Shea, the damn my career. Pass back out to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Giddey. This is probably one of the better matchups he could get. He will go all the way back out. Mikal wide open for 3, and that is off. Mikal Bridges misses the shot. That would have been the dagger probably. And we're going to leave Lou Dort, and he will hit the 3 to bring it to a 4-point game. There's still 40 seconds to go, but that is a huge swing in MSG in game 5 right now. Passing the corner, DiVincenzo down to Randall. Randall will force up some BS, and he'll get fouled. Randall, the first one is off, 76% and miss. Now, there is 37 seconds to go. They might foul on some stupid stuff. He makes the second one. They might foul some stupid stuff. There's not really much I can do to stop that, so we'll see. No, they're gonna let him go. I think usually be around like the 35 or 32 second mark. So yeah, they're gonna let him go. All right, playing it straight up, which thankfully is a smart move, but it could end up in BS or ending the game regardless. Shea will go around Mikal. Shea will pump fake, take it over, and that might be good, and it is. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, professional bucket getter. That little run that he had at the end of the game before the one that they got eliminated on was absolutely insane. Shoot, maybe even at both games actually. He was going nuts. Yeah, I think it was when they were down 2-1. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but that man Shea was trying his best to keep them in that. And screw it, I'll see if they can hit a 3 here, but it's probably over. See, passing to Brunson. Brunson will drive. He'll just take it all the way and float it up. Okay, that was an interesting move. Didn't expect that one. They'll foul Giddey. I don't know what his free throw is. Giddey, the first one is good at 81%. That nasty free throw. The consensus with OKC is they probably just got to move on from Giddey. Shoot, if I do an OKC rebuild, I might just do it just for the sake of whatever. Randall for 3. That one's off, and that'll be this game in the books. 120, 115. Brunson had 40. They tried their best in this one, but yeah, 5-point loss in MSG. Oh god, they're gonna do the VC or anything again. Here we go. All right, Thunder out to a pretty good lead right now, but the Knicks fight back as they do oftentimes. And the New York Knicks, with barely any of my help, except I did, you know, trade Bojan Bogdanovic and Bruce Brown for Mikal Bridges, are gonna win the championship on the OKC floor. So you know, honestly, this makes sense interesting because usually I wouldn't end a video on a first-year championship because it'd be a pretty really short video. But now my job isn't over for them because this has to continue, and my job isn't over in general because I got a whole nother damn team to save. So screw it. Yeah, Knicks, we ball. We made it. Josh Hart, OG, fantasy land. We live it. Screw it. It's next season. It could happen. I don't know. And obviously, I will say too, in just a nuanced general sense, with the Knicks, like the fact that like I'm not gonna sit here and act like, you know, oh, this overrides every sense of disappointment of like, you know, not being able to not be injured or make it further or close out on the 2-0 or whatever. But just to actually have a damn future with a team, because you got to realize the other two best Knicks teams I've watched, minus last season, of course, which then turned to this season, was 2021 when they were starting Julius next to Elfrid Payton. Alec Burks was actually cooking that year too. Shout out to him for trying to step up this year. Sadly, I didn't re-sign him, so he didn't get a ring. Sorry, Alec. I got Bruce Brown instead. You were the ritual sack. My bad. That's kind of crazy. Bronny James also got a championship. Shout out to his dad. I just saw him on the podium. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, 2013 Knicks. The entire team was like 40 years old. They all retired, lost the whole future. That year in 2021, when Randall was putting up stinkers against the Hawks, well, guess who he had to pass to? Reggie Bullock, Elfrid Payton, and Nerlens Noel. So I think I made it clear in some of my videos, I was never personally a big fan of RJ. I think I said, maybe even in the video the first one I made after he got traded, that I personally felt like a lot of times that I felt like Josh Hart could do the stuff that RJ could do. And he did this year, so I wasn't wrong. If I didn't say it on record, I said it to friends, so screw you. And I think RJ's, that's been great that he's been good over there in Toronto. I'm not really worried about players being good elsewhere as long as we're good. I don't know, but I'm happy for him. And I'm so sorry that stuff happened with his brother. That's still my guy at the end of the day. Shoot, once a Knick, always a Knick. Jalen Brunson, finals MVP, 32, 4 and 9, 1 steal and 0.2 blocks. What an effort. On 60%, 90 from the free throw line, damn near, 51 from 3. Yo, he almost put up 60, 50, 80. That's actually insane for a 6'1" point guard. And yeah, NBA champions, New York Knicks. I don't know when this happened in the system that now we're the best team always in 2K, but shoot, you don't see me complaining. Mikhail had 12 and Shea had 30. I never even switched the matchup to put anybody better than Brunson on him, but screw you, we still won. It's kind of wild that I never even thought to do that and we still won. All right, and I think you know what's going on in Denver now. All cards off the table. Screw it. Knicks are champions. You guys got to win. The Knicks are champions. Kyle Lowry retired. Patty Mills retired. I've been using this dude jump shot on the rec center. It is fantastic. I actually had an insane game on the rec a few days ago where I dropped 41 points and a half. I can't even find the damn game, but here's a 33-point first half game. This one's kind of weak though. Oh, LeBron retired. NBA draft lottery. The Rockets get the first pick from Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn for being stupid. Spurs get the second pick from Charlotte. That should go back, but you know what? I don't care enough. 2K, fix your game. I should care though. Bastards about to rue our day over here in Denver. Doing enough. Dude, honestly, I might have just convinced myself. No, I care. Spurs, trade that pick back. You know what, Houston, that pick's supposed to go back to Washington, bucko. I don't know. I don't know about that Bulls Portland pick. I have no clue. But yep, just reset both of those. Shout out to parity. That's how scared I am of the Nuggets falling off, is I'm over here ruining other teams. Not really. I mean, they're not supposed to have the picks, but the Nuggets have the 23rd pick in the draft from the Thunder, actually. Oh yeah, because I stole that. And the Knicks don't have any first, at least. Granted, with the Knicks, we're not looking to make anything change. Over here in Denver, I mean, so damn near everybody is expiring. That's something to keep intrigue on. I did not realize Finney Smith had a $15 million player option, honestly. But you know what? I will pull any stop to get Denver their fair share. Imagine I just signed Brunson to Denver. And honestly, I don't have any plans to trade Michael Porter Jr. His contract is overpaid currently, especially in these 2K terms, but it's just not, it's not a good idea. You know what though? Because they're struggling, let's go with the default 2K way. Damn. That's low-key stacked up some picks. Oh yeah, because I traded them a bunch of them. Let's see the best type of picks that okay, let's play strategic. I could trade Aaron Gordon to the Hawks, but actually the Hawks are the 8th seed. Whatever I can get for Aaron Gordon, I'm gonna get him out of here, just because I guess in an analytical sense he wasn't the best for us this year. I don't know, you can't hate me, hate the game. Oh, this is OKC. We are genuinely, from a Nuggets perspective, not trying to make OKC any better. They can, you know, well actually, hold on. They're offering Jared McCain and Nick Richards for 3 firsts. I'm gonna see if I can make this not Nick Richards, because I feel like he was decent. Now, granted, that would save us even more money if we wanted to somehow finesse. I'm not sure if we could finesse really anything with MPJ under contract still, along with Jokic and Murray. We don't have anybody else we could trade. I might just have to, you know what? I might just do it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do it. Over here in Denver, we need what we can get. And the reason why I'm fine to trade Jared McCain is because he's not a defender. So he's not gonna help us out in the way that we need him to help us out very soon. And then we already have a handful of shooters. So I also already know that he doesn't develop to be anything too crazy. So let me be. see. 2029 first is from OKC themselves. That's not the best, but we got the 11th and the 15th picks in the draft this year. They will end up getting paid pretty decently. I will say that. I wonder if there's actually, actually real quick, before I do this for the 11th and 15th, how about if I was able to get a higher pick for the both of them together? I'm trying to get the best stuff I can for Denver. Why not finesse? Boston is fun. I don't know why Boston's always trash in 2K. It beats me. I have no clue. I can't control the bastard. It literally makes no sense. You know what? I'm gonna go back to Toronto. Actually, hold on. Spurs. Screw it. Spurs 6th pick. Let's try it. Jared McCain. He's a 3.5 star. No to him. They're throwing Richards and then see if I get like another. Oh, they have the 16th pick. Bet. How about that? And I don't know. I'm gonna just try and get as much as possible. Obviously not give me no 4 first, but I'm gonna try it though. All right, let's dumb it down further and further. All right, let's try this. No. I'll give you our 23rd pick to move up. No. And a future 2nd. No. Okay, I don't have anybody else to trade, so I might have to finagle this some way else. You know, wait, this is the 6th pick in the draft, right? You know what? Okay, I was gonna trade them Gordon, but it's San Antonio. I don't want to make them too good. I will trade it to Washington. I will trade him to Washington. I would do that. And you know what? Give me another first. Oh my God, it's a lot of value. Do you have any other teams as first that you don't care about? Sixers. Bet. Try that. You know what? I'll take a handful, like 2 seconds instead. And for the 5th pick for Aaron Gordon. No. No to 2 seconds. Oh, not Kyle Kuzma. No to 1 second. How about just Aaron Gordon for the pick? No. I'll do Aaron Gordon and our 23rd pick. No. Aaron Gordon in the 23rd and a 2nd. No. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I had to overpay, quote unquote, overpay pretty crazy. At least in 2K terms because of the 100% thing. Aaron Gordon, a 2025 23rd pick first from the Thunder. Our 2029 first, our own, and Nick Richards, who's our 78 overall center. All for the 5th pick in the draft. I did all that for that 5th pick, and I'm okay with that because that 5th pick will be very valuable to us. Would the Wizards have ever done that? Honestly, we gave them a lot, so maybe, but probably not. No, not for the 5th. At least they got a lot, so screw you, I guess. Whatever. There's an 84 overall, like 30-year-old who won't regress for a while. But now we're left with also, I feel like we could do better than McCain if we can upgrade from him. So I'm gonna go back to that OKC deal, especially because I'm trying to hold back OKC as much as possible. Okay, I don't want to give up. Oh, this is our first next year for a Clippers first next year. You know what? I might just do this. Because we got McCain with like the 29th pick. This is the 11th pick in this draft, which is better. How about if I finesse the 15th pick too? No, but okay, no, just no. You know what? I'll do that trade. I'll do the first trade they showed. McCain, I rock with you, but sometimes you got to play chess, and I think this is the right deal. So see, and that leaves us in Denver with some cap space. I could make more if I did want to get rid of MPJ. Dorian Finney-Smith would be easy. And I know I'm moving in this in like a slightly more realistic way. I really don't give a damn. I'm trying to have fun. You know me. 5 and 11. We get those 2 picks. Those are good picks. Very good picks, especially in this draft. And 5 for sure. 5 will be a huge, if anything. Oh, I didn't select anybody with the Knicks, but the Knicks don't have any picks, so who cares? And speaking of the Knicks, all their guys are at 30 or under 30, really. Most of them. Josh Hart is there. He's getting paid a lot of money, but he just won 6 Man of the Year, helped lead us to a championship. So yeah, nothing is going to change here at all. We're just going to run it back, see what happens. Hopefully they can be in the finals. They maybe won't. Who knows? How was Deuce McBride? Was pretty bad, honestly, in terms of just shots. He had some good games. He doesn't shoot enough to be like a negative though. That's the only issue, or the only good thing, I guess. But he also wasn't out there doing too much. But yeah, I mean, they won, so I'm not going to overthink it. Also, Collier, if he really does suck in 2K, Deuce, sorry, Deuce, Collier could eventually just take his spot, maybe even this year. Who knows? Probably should leave it on auto. Does it work this year? But yeah, this is a Denver year though. So screw it, let's focus on Denver. First pick goes Dylan Harper. Obviously, we're not going to get Cooper Flag. There wasn't really a world where we get him, but and even if we are to trade MPJ, I'd rather do like a contract finessing. But you know what though? Ace Bailey, when I've drafted him before in these, I view him as literally like an Aaron Gordon type of dude, like a strong, big body forward. I believe he's a good rebounder, solid at least right now, and he could be perfect right here. This would be the perfect player for this team as the next Aaron Gordon, and it sucks that we had to get rid of Aaron Gordon to get another good 2K Aaron Gordon. But yeah, we ball. I mean, we made it to the 2nd round and almost made it to the conference finals, so it was just at this point just necessary stuff. But yeah, he also will potentially be a better shooter. I'm not sure if these ratings are all accurate, but this dude's gonna be like it says, a Kawhi Hall of Fame. This could be the Kawhi to our, little Spurs dynasty we got. Although this team isn't much of a dynasty yet. They won 1 ring, but not, multiple. This is our Manu, our Tony. There you go. That's better, maybe. I think this is the right pick over anybody else in this draft. Yeah, let's not overthink it. I'll go Ace Bailey here. If anything, he might even be a top 2 type of player in this draft. And with our next pick, 11, Carter Knox, best available, it's looking like. Another forward with NBA potential. Isaiah Evans is here. like these dudes both end up pretty good. Isaiah Evans is a bit younger. That's interesting. I haven't done a rebuild in like a week, and before that, you know, it's been a little bit more infrequent lately. Isaiah averaged 30 in college. Carter Knox, he's from high school, so I can't see what he averaged. Damn, high school at 20. What the hell were you doing in there? For some reason, I'm feeling Carter Knox. Let me see. Actually, I have them both 100% scouted. So this one, he has glove, midi magician, good overall, offensive, defensive. He's not a great shooter from three. A good defender though. How about Evans? He's a good overall offensive player, good passer, good ball handler, more of a mediocre defensive, but they're both pretty good. You know what? It says Carter's floor is a starter and Evans's floor is bench. So just for that, I'm gonna go with Carter. Pelicans just traded their 12th overall pick for D'Angelo Russell. They actually traded the Lakers pick back to the Lakers for D'Lo, and the Pelicans are the team we just lost to. So that's actually kind of interesting. And the next pick the next pick is going to be a Knicks pick in the second round. Who might just hold on to it because a lot of these dudes are guys that we've seen in previous 2Ks be way more impactful. Like I don't know what happened to, I just saw Nasir Cunningham. I don't know what the hell happened to him, but he used to be #1 all the time when I would do these drafts last year. He was the game changer, and it wasn't like I was drafting some, you know, draft 4 years in the future. It was just like 2 or 3 years. I was on some Scalabissiere stuff where he drops from 1 to 27. From a need standpoint here, I'm not sure what his ceiling is. We'll go with Xavier Booker for the Knicks just because maybe a power forward eventually could take over. Actually, no, I'll go with Assad Noel. He's younger, all NBA potential. I think this is a second round pick anyways. Yeah, it's the beginning of the second round. And the next pick is the last pick in the draft by the Knicks. I'm not signing the last pick in the draft, so you could just, you know, deal with that. We'll take Noel. He's at a 70 overall. And then Bailey and Knox are a 78 and a 75. They want to decline Christian Brown's option. He was too good last year. I mean, you could argue we could just re-sign him, but I don't think this is the year to do that, to mess with that, especially when I might actually mess around and try and free up even more cap space. Brunson declines his stuff. I'll bring back this dude. Why not? Obviously, Brunson's going to come back and we'll figure out what's going on in Denver. Maybe we have to finesse a little bit, but yeah. All right, so for the Knicks, let's make sure I'm on them. And Raptors trying to steal Brunson. Nets trying to steal Brunson. Let's just go ahead and pay him swell. I could even front load his contract again. I'm actually going to try to. I don't know if this will work. You know what? Nah, let's just pay Jalen well. We're going to let's just give him, boom, a little bit more money. Give him a team option. Screw it, but give him a lot of money. Maybe by that end of that contract, we can extend it, you know, mess with it and give him an extension during the season that gives him a cheaper deal. But for now, you're going to get your life-changing money. There you go. Knicks, Jalen Brunson, welcome back. And I don't know if we can afford, shoot. I don't know if this is from money. This is from money we have because Brunson's a free agent. So maybe not really can afford anybody, but yeah. And in terms of needs, honestly, well, hold on. Team has 14 players. Brunson will be the 15th. I might not even sign another player. I'll probably just sign, honestly, let's just do it now. 2-way contract players. Let's get the highest potential ones. This guy, he was already here actually, one. And this guy. And then for the Nuggets. Okay, so here's the thing with them. You know who would be? Jimmy Butler would be a fantastic player for that. Now here's the thing, they're 60 million over the cap, so it might not be possible, but well, actually they're 60 million over the cap maybe to try to sign Jim, so we would need to free up God knows how much money, so it probably won't happen. I mean, you are paying a guy a super max, so what do you expect? Porter Jr. is making 40. You do have, you know, honestly, he's gonna he probably will regress, but all right, just in a general sense for the Nuggets, and I know I said I would mix it up. I mean, I think the draft picks are going to be very impactful in due time. Jokic is 30 right now, so it's not like we have the most time in the world, but also I believe we have a handful of free agents over here in Denver, KCP being one, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, we got Peyton Watson back, or I'm not sure. Oh no, he's right there. Yeah, deceivingly, I think we do have a solid amount of also I want Bailey to probably start at the 4. Okay, he stays the same overall at the 4, so that's good. That's perfect. I want you to start there. I'm not sure. I think his interior defense is pretty good actually, if I'm not mistaken. It's a 65, although if we really wanted to lock in defensively, and once again, defense, we wanted to say something like, hey, MPJ, you're not playing defense. 2K probably don't value enough your ability to hit insane shots. You know, you're averaging points, but we can get someone else to average 16 points on 48%. Like, you know, it's a more of a simulation thing. It's not a real life. You know, we know your tough shot ability, tough shot making in real life. But here, like MPJ, let me throw in Dorian. Let's just see. Like I said, I'm gonna be playing the markets the smart way. Yeah, what Charlemagne said, nah, that ain't it, y'all. There ain't nothing on here. Michael Porter Jr. for absolutely nobody. Nobody wants this bastard. Dude, don't even got picks to trade anymore. Really, not many. But at least we have a decent future. But it's like we got Jokic, dog. We gotta win. And you know what? With how things went, I might need to put everything out on the table for shoot anybody. Maybe Kyrie. Shoot, they ain't want to ring in this. I don't even. where did they finish last year? Did they lost in at least the conference final? Let me actually see. Where did Luka lose to? Because the Thunder, yeah, they lost to the Thunder. Now, granted, he would be going from one conference finals lost team or conference semifinals to another one. But yeah, whatever, basketball. We can afford Markelle, if you care about that at all, with how much work this team needs currently. But yeah, I don't know. This is pretty funny. Killian Hayes went back to Detroit. He somehow missed a whole season with them. If anything in this, because this is like a fake start today that was just simulated to the playoffs so it could have the custom rosters and everything, it wasn't on them the entire 23-24 season, and then he signed with them again. So I think the tough thing is, actually, let me see right now. Okay, so if I wanted to extend MPJ's contract right now, maybe I'll even do irregardless, or regardless. I saw someone tell me the other day, stop saying or it was on Twitter, I had said like irregardless, and it is a word. And the dude who tried to correct me was a teacher, he said, but irregardless is a word. It just means the same thing as regardless, and sometimes it sounds cooler, so let it slide. Anyways, I might sign MPJ regardless to his extension, and what this means though is that this would change his extension from 38 million after it expires in another year after the next one, which is hell to have to wait that long, to $16 million. Now the question is MPJ worthwhile enough to wait that long for his extension to lessen in money? Because over there in New York, we're reaping the benefit of having a lot of very, very usable contract in terms of just whatever. And in Denver, we're in contract hell from contract hell. And a big part of it being Aaron Gordon, who's gone now, and MPJ. And it's like, if I was to trade, so mathematically, right? Let's do the math here. He's making 38. Let's just round up to 40 plus 15. That's 55 million. If I was to get rid of him and Dorian Finney-Smith, that would just about break us even. And then from there, we could at least work a bit. But it's still, damn, this team is low key. When they're not doing well, this team is in a tough spot. And I already traded Aaron Gordon. It's like, then I have to get rid of Strother. I'd have to get rid of Knox, or I don't know. I'd have to get rid of a handful of these guys, basically the rest of the guys, just to even have a chance at signing a dude for like 20 million, if I'm doing the math correctly. So honestly, our best bet at this point, and this is the thing, once MPJ's contract can be reconstructed in 2 years, we're gonna be in hell again, because Ace Bailey will be soon asking for more money, and who knows when this many good free agents are gonna be available. So we're just in hell. Another great player for Denver. You know, it's funny, I think it was it Aaron Gordon himself? No, who was it that got it? Might have been Aaron Gordon himself. Someone got asked a question I saw on Twitter, and it was like, who do you think could have the next role change? Maybe it was like a retired player that could mimic of what Aaron Gordon had. And granted, I think Scotty Barnes has been fantastic this past season, but someone had said Aaron Gordon, hey, if we could have him shoot, that would be a really good fit for this team. How much is he asking for? He's asking for 36 million. We would once again break even and then need another 30 million. So it's just, we're in contract where it's bad right now. It's really, in terms of Peyton Watson, he wants to re-sign also for 6 million per season, just about. Christian Brown, 5 million per season. And it's like, Dorian Finney-Smith is old, so he doesn't want nothing. But it's like, is all of this worth it if we're never gonna win? But maybe, I don't know if I trust Ace Bailey to get good enough soon enough to help out a Nikola Jokic team. Let me see who's expected, because next year still could be a good year to go to make a big splash with this team. So let's go 1 or less contract year. So next season, this would be absolutely insane if we can bring Luka over here. Now, do I think he could make it a free agency? I have seen him in free agency before. Is it likely? I'm not sure. Obviously, Butler's out here this year. And then aside from that, there's just really, it's going to be a lot of restricted players again. That's really it. And some cheap ones like Zach LaVine that I feel like I always ended up with on a whim. So I guess because I'm inevitably seeing that there's really no way out of this, I'd have to trade Murray, which I don't really think is a good idea. There's not much to replace him. If anything, we'd have to pay more to replace someone of his role. So I guess we're just gonna run it back and with the youngins and some future, and hope Jokic can stay good enough for long enough. And this season's gonna bring us with MPJ at the starting 3, Peyton Watson as the backup 3, Christian Brown will kind of be the backup 2. I might even change him to a 2, or my bad, I could even say, yeah, he'll just be the starting 2 probably this year. I might look in free agency a bit, but he'll probably just be starting. So once again, we're gonna grab another center. I'm cool with Strother. I almost played him last season. Once again, not a great defender, but has some good overall statistics to rationalize playing. You know, he's a 77. It wasn't that I was really against it last year. I just thought Jared McCain would be cheesier, but he kind of sucked. Markelle was pretty good for us, so I'm gonna bring back Markelle on a 4-year deal since I can afford it this year. But try and get Karis LeVert on a minimum. I feel like this this would be good. Damn, he declined it already. And there goes one contract that I could have offered on this first day. That kind of sucks. KCP wants a good amount of money. I feel like even in, I don't agree with him being a negative. I'm sorry. I think you could argue Aaron Gordon not being able to shoot threes in the starting lineup. I don't know. But if we can't get anybody else, and I know I'm signing him to a long-term deal. Actually, I'll go with a 2+1. We'll go with this. You can't really go wrong with this, even from a realistic standpoint. And then that's going to be all of our contracts for the first day. After that, I'll sign some poverty center somewhere. Markelle and KCP are back. And yeah, let's not mess around. We need all something. I don't know the word for what's the word? We need all forces on our side. Go ahead and give me Andre Drummond. Don't even give him a team. Yeah, screw it. Go 2 year. I don't care. He's Andre Drummond. He'll be good. The Cheese 2K signing. Why not? I could sign Steven Adams, but we know good and well that Andre Drummond is always better in these damn simulators. Damn, the Raptors let Scotty hit unrestricted free agency. That is crazy. And Jalen Green. Oh my God. And Jalen Green only wants 30 million. That is actually nuts. Yo, this dude Scotty Barnes is still out here sitting on. Oh wow, the Nets are gonna offer him now. Finally, he's gonna go to Brooklyn. But the Raptors just decided to just say screw it and just let him go for no reason. By the way, I mean there's literally no reason. They didn't sign anybody else, as you could see in the free agency screen as well. They just decided to save money, which is kind of funny. And Kyrie went to the Bulls. Jalen Green went to the, wow, that's crazy. Because I was looking at the Hornets and I was like, yo, I might trade I almost traded MPJ here in a salary dump for Jacoby Walter. I decided not to just because of all the stuff I went over, but it would have led them on a starting lineup of LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Michael Porter Jr., Cooper Flagg, and Mark Williams. I was like, that's pretty cool. If they wanted to, move into contention. But Jalen Green just signed here, and that's even better in all ways. You get to keep your guy, and you just sign a better player. Currently, Fred VanVleet went to the Lakers, took LeBron's money. Josh Giddey to the Mavericks after they actually lost to the Thunder. That's pretty interesting. They let him go. I feel like Thunder usually don't let him go. And for the rest of this stuff, I mean, both teams, I'm pretty sure, filled out on contracts. Jacob Toppin somehow got an expiring again. Jokic and Murray both go down by 1. I'm not really sure why, how, or where, or when, or wow, or high, or yeah. Ace Bailey for some reason went down by 1, probably because I made him a power forward, but it said he was going to stay at a 78, but who cares? They'll start him anyways. Drummond also went down by 2. Hopefully, God, I hope I don't have to do some BS just to keep Drummond in the rotation. And hey, Filipowski, that center we drafted, got up by 3, so that's good. Collier went up by 3 on the Knicks. Bronny James did as well. Kwame Evans. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I think they're going to be capped out on roster spots too. Both teams. Let's get the ball rolling. And the issue is whenever I put up even people like Murray, the Knicks have 18 players on the roster. Let's make the moves. I don't even know how some of these dudes ended up back here. I signed them to 2-way contract. They're not supposed to be under real contracts. I might just release some of these guys. But you know what? I've done some finessing for the Nuggets, so let's keep it fair. Kyle Lerone and Pickett to the Blazers for 2 firsts from God knows who. And oh yeah, get Jacob Toppin the hell up and at it. What the hell? 58. You know what, Cavs? Oh wait, right. I can't take on any players. Damn, I'm only getting 2nd round picks. Come on, guys. No. Oh, the Lakers. Fantastic. What a thought. So glad to see you're thinking of me. Anyways, all right, the Knicks, they got the exact same rotation. And the Nuggets, they're trying to run Finney-Smith at the 4. I don't like that at all. If anything, can I just make it so that they want to play younger players and then throw Bailey in there? They also threw Brown in the starting lineup. I'm honestly okay with that, because he was pretty good last year. Let me see if I can manipulate it. Screw it. Throw it on 40. Yeah. Yeah, screw it. Christian Brown and Ace Bailey. Oh, I forgot to re-sign these bastards in the, I forgot to re-sign a handful of them, like Peyton Watson and Brown. But honestly, we'll figure that out when the time comes. For now, I am going to re-sign MPJ. Actually, I could just, hypothetically, just let him go. But you know what? I'll just trade him. Don't care. If I need to, I'll trade him. 16 million, 3-year extension. Screw it. I'll even throw a team option on it just in case it gets worse. Thank Dorian Finney-Smith. Hell no, I'm not re-signing you. And Drummond just slots in as the 10th man off the bench, which is fine since Jokic is already Jokic. So you don't need to play that much, but yeah, it just gives them just enough people. Actually, I might manually, do I want to force this dude Carter Knox to play? I feel like we need to establish the youth movement and just keep it pushing. So you know what, Strother, you're the odd man out. I'm sorry. We are gonna play Knox over you. Actually, nah, screw it. Get KCP out of here. Oh damn, I don't know. I'm gonna split them both at like similar minutes just so we can see who's better, who's worse, blah blah blah. Yeah, so far Nuggets 4-0. Come on now, don't call me a mastermind. Don't get too ahead of yourself. They did lose to the Knicks though. Big time matchup. Come on now. New York. Oh, they're trying to start hard over OG again. Still don't want that to be the case. Josh Hart, 6th man of the year for a reason. Not gonna make you come off the bench forever just in case we trade you, but yeah, don't do that. We won a championship, dog. Don't mess things up too much. I can actually do that with the Nuggets too. Dorian Finney-Smith, don't you dare dare try and come in the starting lineup. The hell on the bench. You could just go on the bench forever. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I won't hate that much. He'll be a bench player by next season anyways. You're old. Matter of fact, he's not even playing anymore after he's not starting. I just realized that. Strother, they're trying to start him. He's not even playing that well. He's shooting 42%. Why the hell are you starting to start him? Oh, I like this. Carter Knox. He knows he can't shoot the three. He's got a 65-3 and he must already have a 0-3 tendency. Damn, it's a 35. It says 0%. Is he just bricking? Oh no. Oh my God, he's 0 for 9. I thought he wasn't shooting any. Never mind. That's bad. But you only shot 9, so I'll let it rock. Whatever. Shoot, Nuggets might be better than this season. Let's see. I might have made the right moves. Ace Bailey for Aaron Gordon, the savior. Damn, that game ended 94-95. Hey, they're second in the conference so far. I might have done it. I don't know. Somehow. Christian Brown and buddy over there. Jamal and Jokic. Yo, we just held the Spurs to 78. That is crazy. 4 for 15 from Brogdon. 25 for 77 as a team. They shot 32% from the field. MPJ, I didn't want to trade you. You had 35 in this game. I didn't want to trade you. Your contract just sucked. But your value, yo, Jokic shot 6 for 20 and we played this well. You know, it's funny. The only player in the negative so far this season is actually Ace Bailey, our starting guy. But I'm gonna let him rock. We're second in the conference and the Knicks are actually 5th currently. But of course, you know, alas, they have had their successes. Speaking of the Knicks, contract extensions. Oh, sorry, wrong team. Bridges is actually expiring this year. I probably could have re-signed him in the offseason, but instead we'll just have to deal with re-signing him during the post or after the season, which is fine. DiVincenzo, welcome back. You'll get much more money in real life. Sorry, this is a video game. You'll live. But yeah, he's coming back. He actually, at least last season, didn't shoot that well, but screw it. You hit your 3, so there you go. And even though the Knicks have struggled a little bit so far, I think there was focus has to be on the Nuggets after their season last year, especially because the Knicks already climbed to the mountaintop. So, you know, they'll just have to prove themselves whenever they can. Hey man, Knicks still, shout out to the Hornets, by the way. They're getting really good, but the Knicks still hanging on in there. They're 4 games back from the first, and the Nuggets are 1 game back for the first. We had to look more in depth at stuff. It's the beginning of January, so you got a good feeling on what's going on right now. I believe Murray averaging a good few less points this year, and you could say what you want about Bailey. Maybe he's turning it up now, but he's relieving a bit more points this season as well. Fultz is doing his job. I always thought he was a good fit for the backup PG over here. Brings that Ish Smith vibe. I don't even know. Ish Smith didn't really even play. Wait, did he? I don't know. That's like a butterfly effect type or Mandela effect type of thing. Anyways, Christian Brown playing very well in the starting role. 42% from 3, 47 from the field. And obviously whatever is going on is working thus far. There actually isn't any players in the rotation that I would say are playing bad currently. Even Bailey got out of the negatives in the wins added thing. Fultz is almost as valuable, quote unquote, as Jamal Murray. And over in New York, Brunson up here at 4 estimated wins added, as OG is actually in the negatives with McBride, which is dumb, as they've currently got DiVincenzo starting over Bridges. But you know what? They do what the hell they want over here. I can't control these bastards. I can, but they want a ring. So granted, so the Nuggets, and then they lost the next year. So maybe it's actually a sign to take some, what's it called, advice from the team that I'm literally using on the other side of the conference. Anyways, speaking of the Knicks, actually, I want to say in wins, they started Mikal in 17 of 25 wins. They started Debo in 8 of them, and Hart somehow, probably the 2 games, yeah, with OG or whatever. I do just like Hart more off the bench, especially with being less of a 3-point shooter. Probably even plays more minutes that way. Oh, also both of the games Hart started, we lost. Actually, no, it's a lie because he won 2, lost 2. Seems like they've had pretty even results with regardless of the lineup they've put out there. And I don't know why, but OG is shooting way worse this season, like 7% worse. And I have no clue why. I mean, why would OG just randomly start playing worse? There's no reason to. I've never seen the defensive system work such wonders. Granted, we can't play it over here because they don't play defense. But so as the trade deadline is upon us, the Knicks are second in the conference, half of a game back of the Cavs, and so are the Nuggets, a game and a half back of the Clippers, who I guess are probably just rolling with the same type of squad currently. How's Dorian Finney-Smith playing? You know what? He might have. Oh, he's not playing, right? Mikal Bridges ready to re-sign. Let's not even. Yeah, we're already contractually screwed. So screw it. He wants to. I can't edit this contract for some reason, but this is fine by me. This isn't that crazy. This is far from crazy. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that right now. And now the entire core is signed for at least 3 years each. All the main core. And Collier, I'll be honest, he probably will take Deuce's role next year. Love you, Deuce. But shoot, I'm gonna keep you around regardless. But yeah, or they might BS me and give him Precious's role, which I guess wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Hart could just play the 4. That big bastard, small big bastard, rebounding bastard. Anyways, hey, you know what? We've won a lot more lately, and OG brought his field goal percentage up by a whole 2%. So that's good. And yeah, No changes to either of these teams past the deadline. They're both top 2. Come on, let's be for real. Jokic gets his 4th MVP this year. I'm not sure if they actually 2K. Oh, okay, yeah, it does. 4th MVP this year with 23, 12, and 12. A career high in assists. Only a second time averaging double-digit assists, which his last one was being last year. Pure triple-double and everything. Shout out to Russell Westbrook. Dylan Harper, Rookie of the Year. Jaime Jaquez wins 6-man. Victor wins DPOI. Buzelis wins Most Improved. Donovan, Clutch Player of the Year in Cleveland. And Michael Malone, Coach of the Year. Hey, wow. They must have ended up first. The plan worked. Or I guess. Yeah. Cool. Aaron Gordon was the problem. Sorry, Aaron Gordon. KCP still here. And we are running an 11-man rotation at that. And I might leave everything pretty similar if it's working. Knicks, Jalen Brunson makes the 3rd team, averaging 26 and 8, winning Finals MVP last year. And then the Nuggets, obviously, Jokic makes the 1st team. And I don't see anybody else except for Ace Bailey, who averaged 14 points and 7 rebounds in the starting lineup. So he did exactly what we wanted to from that role. I believe, yeah, I was about to say, I had him at a lot of minutes. 33 minutes per game is a grand amount. All right. Denver 1st seed and the Knicks 1st seed. Well, I would say this is successful thus far. They're about to both lose in the 1st round though, aren't they? All right, 1st round, Denver up 3-0, Knicks up 3-0. They'll both win, but the Knicks did drop a game to Washington. 2nd round, the Knicks will play Detroit again, and Denver will play OKC, who is the 4th seed. They have Jared McCain starting. And Moses Moody starting with Jalen Williams at the 4. I'm not sure why Lou Dort lost his spot to Moody. I didn't even know Moody was going to be here. I guess he signed here. They let go of Giddey to sign Moses Moody. I don't know how much it's worked, but it doesn't seem like it's been the right idea since they finished worse than they did last year, I'm pretty sure. Whatever, I don't know. But yeah, 2nd round, 1-1 so far. 2-1 Denver, 2-2, 3-2 OKC. The Knicks are in a 2-2. The Knicks are in a 2-2. Kind of crazy. Anyways, so far, this is the Knicks. I was focused on the Nuggets. Damn, Jokic is shooting 41% from the field. That's pretty bad. And then Christian Brown is shooting 35% from the field. That's pretty bad too. I don't want to let stuff, how do I put it? Okay, Strother, he was playing good all year. I don't want to take him out. He's been good. It seems like everybody was pretty good, if not great, that played for us this year. I mean, we had Coach of the Year. It's I don't want to take anybody out at this point. You never know when it's going to turn back around. So that's my executive decision. I'm gonna simulate with Simcast, see what happens. The Knicks also won their next game, so they're up 3-2. Screw it, let's do it. I mean, Jokic, Carter Knox, and what's his name, and Jamal Murray are playing a ton, so that's all you got to worry about. Hopefully they can hold on here. Oh boy, they have blown this lead, and OKC, there's no buckets. There you go, there goes one. Okay, this game will end at a 112-111. OKC hit a 3 at the buzzer, that didn't matter. Jokic with 24, and this is a game 7. The Knicks one will end in 6. Thank you, New York. Oh snap. Yo, I got a tweet from one of my friends I got mentioned in, and I looked down, I did not look back up. Hey, guess what? Didn't matter. They won 142-112. 142-112. Denver, what a statement. Fantastic 1st, 2nd, and 4th quarters. They lost the 3rd. But 32, 23, and 16 from the MVP, an absolute MVP performance to bounce back after a few years straight of not making it past the 2nd round. And he's in the conference finals. The Knicks will play Philly. Philly's got Jonathan Isaac, Jordan Clarkson, and Jalen Tyson. I think that's a dude that's in this year's draft. I could be wrong. I might be wrong, but I feel like I've heard his name. And then Embiid and Maxey, of course. I don't know if they've had any other supporting cast, but it seems like they, aside from Isaac, Malik Monk, who's on the bench currently, which is funny because him and Monk are, I mean, him and Clarkson are actually both 6-man type of dudes, but it doesn't really matter either way. They got a cool little team over here, and they've made it past the Cavs and the Bucks, which is honestly a pretty tough road because they were the 3 and the 2 seed, and everybody's healthy, and the Bucks and the Cavs are both pretty good. I was honestly kind of scared of both of those teams. So the Knicks and Sixers rematch, and then Denver and Clippers from the bubble, they get their rematch. And as the Knicks win game 1, by the way, Clippers with their new logos and everything, this looks ugly. Oh, that's why Terrence Mann was with no face scan or whatever the hell, or no pictures, because they have the new logo, so it must have glitched everything. But they have the same lineup, so there's that. Everything's the same. All right, game 1 over there, they lose to the Clippers. All right, both series is 1-1. The Sixers, both series go down 2-1. Okay, the Knicks go down 3-1. Screw it, let's simcast it. I don't know what's going on over here, but you know, what's going is going, I guess. I could auto do the thing and make it so that Maxey is guarded by a better defender, possibly. But you know, actually, I think I could do that right now. Let's just do it. I'm gonna put no way they have Hart starting, right? I'm assuming they have Mikal Bridges starting. Let's do that. Thank you. This is a very close game though, and Sixers might take it. Okay, Knicks bring it back. 120, 122. I don't want to. Okay, 140 left. I'll jump in. It's a 3-1 though, so I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, waste too much of our time just in case the Knicks win this one and then lose the next one. But this is the defending champions trying to defend their championships, and if they made the Sixers blow 3-1 in their first Joel Embiid conference finals appearance, that'd be kind of crazy. Anyways, it's hard at the 4 right now. Anyways, the screen by Hartenstein. Brunson will go right, pass it down to Hartenstein. Layup is off and he misses it. Embiid with the board. 125 to go. Pass up to Maxey. I set the matchup 1000%, so I'm not sure why it's not doing it. I literally said it in the simcast, but I guess not. So I'll do it myself. I guess I'll do it myself. I'll put Brunson on Clarkson. That'll be just the best option. Oh, Merrill's in the game as well, so that'll be even better if they keep him in. Embiid will run the pick and roll. Maxey gets over it. Maxey, oh, he throws it right to Hartenstein. Pass over to Brunson. Brunson, he's got Hart on the drive. Brunson to the basket. Brunson floater blocked by Embiid. Isaac to the basket. Isaac will pull up. He misses. Rebound by DiVincenzo. Back and forth as you'd expect. Pass over there. Brunson wide over 3. Oh, snap. He's got his normal jumper on. Did I change that? It doesn't matter. Who the hell cares? Maxey back the other way. Maxey back out to the 3-point line. Bridges on him. Bridges will get screened by Embiid. He'll fight over it. Maxey, though, with room for 3, and that is good. Maxey makes it a tied game. 40 seconds to go. Will Knicks take a timeout? They only have 1 left. They will not. The screen on the left by Hartenstein. Brunson will go left to his strong side. Pass down to Hartenstein. He'll fade away and make it. Hartenstein known for those crazy close shots, them floaters, and that one didn't look like a floater, but it went in. So 26 seconds to go and the Knicks take the lead. Shoot, as long as you got a big on Joel and Mikal on Maxey, I'm nothing else to switch for me here. So I'm assuming the starters will come back in right now, which includes, yeah, OG. It's the normal expected starters for the Knicks. And for the Sixers, it's all theirs that they had originally as well. Maxey, will he force a 3? Will he get it to the line? I'm not sure. Get it to the inside, I mean. He will take it right, step back out. Clarkson back over to Maxey. Maxey still got it. Maxey will go straight at Bridges. Maxey will still go straight at Bridges. Maxey will still go straight at Bridges. He drops the ball back out to Isaac. Isaac over to Clarkson. There's no time. Clarkson will pull a moving 3, and that is good by Jordan Clarkson. The Sixers take a 1-point lead with 4 seconds to go, and that could be game and series. Oh, what the hell is he doing? Yeah, nah, he would be getting clowned if he did that at buffoonery. So we're so close, yet maybe so far from the finals matchup. Let's see if the Knicks can do it. 4 seconds to go. They have enough time to get a good shot, but let's see if they can actually get the good shot. The pass will go into Bridges to Hartenstein to Randle. He gets blocked, but he gets fouled. Julius Randle gets fouled with 1 second to go, and the Sixers don't have a timeout. Isaac with the foul on the 3. That is eerily reminiscent to that Shea foul yesterday, and Randle misses the first. You just need 2. Come on. It's 3 free throws. Randle, the second is good. 1 more free throw. 1 more free throw. Randle, it is good. Sixers will full court heave. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. He missed it. Okay. The Knicks season is saved. Randle with that insanely slow jumper actually did something good for once. Not to slight Randle, but I really mean in a 2K sense. That damn jumper is slow as hell. And 29, 8, and 7 from Brunson. They win this game in absolute insanity. Shout out to Malik Monk for trying. And the Knicks, 2 games away from the 3-1 comeback. We'll see if it's possible. The Nuggets, I believe, are up 3-2 or maybe 3-1. Can't remember. Actually, no, wasn't it 2-2? Shout out to my team. I saw a little pamphlet thing. I haven't played my team in probably 5 or 6 months, but I got back on it the other day just to see, and dog, that mode is absolutely terrible. Oh my God. I will stick with my play now. Screw it. Nuggets and Clippers, 5th game. Big game to decide stuff. Come on, give more. They've been trying to give more minutes to Julian the entire season, and you know what? Hey, whatever I'm doing is working because they are up by 30 and they will retain a 40-point win almost. Jokic had 41, and shoot, as long as he's running, we're running. 2-3 Knicks series. Once again, stuff is still on auto, and oh my God, the Sixers with an insane start, and that is something the Knicks struggle with a lot in real life, where they will just start a game terrible. And is going to continue until late here, until it gets close again. Screw it. We're in it at this point because this could force a game 7, so this is bigger than last game. And the Sixers have the ball. It's 105, 107. Once again, I did not change the lineups again, so I'm actually, or not lineups, but matchups. So Brunson here, but Mikal here. He played good defense, great defense until some some BS was happening. And then Embiid guarded by whoever the center is. I don't care. It's Hartenstein in the game right now. Brunson won't switch because I don't know. Yeah, they're going to give it to Embiid anyways. Embiid working over here. He'll give it to Monk. Monk will run it with Embiid. DiVincenzo will get over that decently. And then they'll pass it back out to Joel. They rotate. He misses. It was wide open, but they rotated decently. But, you know, it was the effort that counts, but it didn't really matter. Mikal steps back right at the basket. He misses. What a rebound by Josh Hart. The offensive rebound by Hart to cut it to a tied game. 2:18 to go. Philly leads 3-2, and a game 7 could be inbound in the Garden. Let's see. Or no, OG is not on Maxey. It is what's his name? Mikal, which honestly, they do have that big body small forwards. Maybe it's not the worst idea to keep OG roaming. And an absolutely insane layup by Embiid right there. 2 minutes to go. Randall bringing it back up the other way. Randall guarded by Isaac, an insanely tough defensive matchup. Probably helped them make it this far, regardless of what the hell his estimated wins says. That man is a monster. And Bridges, I like this matchup against Clarkson, but that's a bad shot, and he hits it anyways. Mikal Bridges, you know what? Usually the BS that would happen against us in this game, so I'll take it for us. Mikal Bridges, nice pull-up, confident pull-up, especially with DiVincenzo on the bench. We're going to need that from you. Maxey will get to the basket, and what a block by Bridges on the weak side help. Oh my God. Bridges looked like he fell out the play, but he got back in it, and Brunson will go all the way with the left to get the layup and bring it to a 3-point lead for the Knicks. The Knicks are outplaying them currently. Still a lot of time to go here. 1:23 to go. Shoot, I know it from seeing Maxey when I was at the Garden for game 5. My God. And he'll pass it down to Embiid. That's a easy, wide open dunk. Honestly, I should mess with some defensive settings. Shoot, forget the Sixers. To what's it called? To give us a bit more of a realistic simulation. Okay, pass down to Brunson. Now Brunson in this line, in this roster, he has a post fade. It's not like the trash, the trash regular rosters where he doesn't have a post fade. The dude who made this roster that I be downloading and doing. Oh my God, Mikal with a steal. And OG's on the break. OG's wide. He's not going to force it. And he gets a blocking foul to the line. Maxey was moving his feet. He wasn't even trying to go for a charge there and gets a blocking foul. Wow, that is an insane turn of events. Mikal will make the first. Knicks could go up 5 here. And yeah, like I was saying though, I be downloading the roster that I've said before in this video. Shout out to I forgot what your name is, but it's the #1 most downloaded roster on 2K, and he makes it in the start today form these days and during these playoffs and everything. And Embiid wide open for 3, and that will go, and it cuts it to 2 with 41 seconds. But anyways, it gives Brunson a post fade, so his post works. His post looks are much more favorable in that sense. They always run post plays from anyways, but yeah. Brunson, they're gonna run a top of the key ISO at Maxey. Brunson, the spin, and he gets an offensive foul, and they're in the bonus. It's not a charge, so they're gonna go to the line. It was a personal foul on Brunson as he lost the ball. That is an insane turn of events, as Jalen did one of the most unorthodox, stupid looking spin moves of all time. Maxey will hit both, and the Knicks will call their first of their last 3 timeouts with 31 seconds to go. A huge shot could be inbound here, but we saw some insanity in that last game, and this would be an insane fold from the Knicks after that close they almost had with, hey, like I said, there was a lot of time left still just now. Brunson with the ball in his hands. Brunson will go left. He'll stop at the top of the key. Mikal is wide. He won't give it to him. Instead, he'll take the pick and roll even with Isaac here. He'll take Isaac. No, back out to Randall for 3, and Julius misses it. Sixers have the last shot potentially. Tyson at Brunson. Tyson will hand it off to Maxey. Maxey's got Mikal on him. This is bad. This is really bad. This is very, very bad. This is very, very bad. Mikal cannot get over the screen. It gets stolen, and Mikal will chuck it up full court. He misses. They did not call their timeout, but honestly, anything better than a bucket. My God. I wish they would have been smart enough to call it, but I don't think they really ever do in 2K, so I'm not mad at it. They have thrown some crucial turnovers on that default pick and roll play in both of these games. And man, this is making me reminiscent. And man, I really, you know, this ain't, don't come and clip me, oh, boo-hoo, or not boo-hoo, but bad take. Knicks ended up injured again. Look, I hope the Knicks end up healthy again next year, and we could just see the team healthy, honestly. If they lose and they're healthy, like, I was so envious watching OKC and Dallas, knowing that the teams are relatively both healthy, and even Minnesota and Denver, like every damn team almost at this point, except for actually Boston's actually one of the few teams. They have the Porzingis injury right now, but yeah, I mean, oh wow, and B got a moving screen to start the period, and he has 5 fouls, but there's no foul outs. So yeah, Knicks take a 3-point lead, they take a 5-point lead, they take a 9-point lead. This might be over with. Hold on. No, I guess not. Hold on. Let's jump in. Just because I'm not trying to have them turn the ball over. I'd rather you get to the line and then I sim cast. Yep, that's right. Strategy. Anyways, pass the ball in, please. Thank you. Over to Brunson. They're going to force it. Oh, that's not the bonus yet. They're going to have to foul again. Hopefully they can pass the ball in successfully. They got Isaac, big, tall, lanky self on the inbound. They'll give it to Brunson. There you go. In the backcourt and everything. Bada bing, bada boom. Maxi's 5th. Brunson will go to line. He'll hit both. Somehow, I think he missed one, and they got the rebound and scored. Embiid had 42 and 20. Brunson had 45. And speaking of Brunson, I think I said earlier in the series in a video, like, dog, all the damn foul, whatever the hell, merchant, and I could call a spade when he does, like, bait for a foul, but like to call him a foul bait, the dude averaged, I think, 5 free throws a game in the series that we just watched. So that was a very odd thing to be pushing. Denver in a game 6, screw it, they're the ones up, but at this point we're committed. This could be the finals that we see them in, and yeah, like I said, at this point we're committed, and they're kind of blowing the lead, but okay, they're gonna hold on to it. They're gonna hold on to it, and Denver is gonna go to the finals. Kawhi had 23, but MPJ, Jokic, Ace Bailey, Strother, Ace Bailey to the finals in his first year, and the Knicks forced the game 7. I could have, oh, you know what, actually, you know what, do it right now. Do it right now. Don't waste no time. What's his name? Yeah, Mikal Bridges here, Brunson on Clark. Matter of fact, just anybody but Brunson on Matt. Anyways, the Knicks with a good lead right now. Okay, they're kind of blowing it, but they still kind of got it. Third is winding down. It's still double digits. It could get bad, but it could get good. Oh my God. The Knicks have came back from a 3-1 lead, and I have succeeded. My mission is complete. Shoot, the Nuggets can lose, the Knicks can win. It's a win-win either way. My mission is complete. My teams both made year two. And if anything, you would have thought it would take 2 years for the Knicks, but it took 2 years for the Nuggets, and they are in the final. We did it. Nuggets and Knicks NBA Finals. I'm obviously simcasting every game like I do every finals, but yeah, screw it. Do I game plan for each other? Do I? Nah, honestly, let's just let it rock. I'm not even gonna change that. I'm not even gonna game plan for each other. Just let it rock. Screw it. 'Cause I was gonna say let's put Brunson on Christian Brown or whatever, but nah, let's just let it rock. Screw it. Maybe I'll change it when I get in the game. You know what? Hey, 2 minutes and 30 seconds ago, and I will do it. I'm gonna change some stuff. Let's see. Oh, Jokic at the line. Okay. So I'm going to put for the Knicks, we're going to have, what's funny? The Nuggets really don't have a defensive stopper. Murray's probably, like, in the starting lineup, Murray is the best option. And, you can't blame me. It worked better than having KCP and what's his name in there. So you can't hate me. And Ace Bailey has to guard Randall. I can't take him off Randall because, he's our power forward. I can't put Jamal Murray on Randall. Anyways, I'll put Mikal on Jamal Murray. Obviously, the Knicks have the defensive advantage. I would assume they're probably still the best defensive team in the league this year. Maybe not. I don't know. Somehow the Nuggets are probably better at defense, even though I traded their defensive players. But yeah, I think everything else is good. As long as Brunson's guarding Christian Brown, I don't care. The rest is whatever happens on Earth stays on Earth. The Nuggets, like I said, there's nothing really to change. So yeah, screw it. We're good. At least from the starting line. Oh, snap. Get the hell off this guy. Oh, Markel's in the game right now. That's funny. So Markel's actually on what's his name as is. 2:30 to go. Shoot. It's a win-win. Feels like I'm doing a damn simulation where I don't have any bias because I can't have any bias right now. This is nice. Brunson, the screen by Hartenstein. He'll go left. Brunson right at Jokic. He'll pass it down to Hartenstein. That's the easiest layup of his life. Jokic, no interior defense. Shoot, watch, he gets a clutch block just because I'm trash talking him. But you know what though? Now I'm talking trash against the Knicks. Okay. Hartenstein weak. You got to cook him. Okay, I don't even believe that. Ace Bailey to the basket. Layup. That's my guy. That's my guy. The youngin', the rookie, the guy that we gave up the world for, in a sense. Key championship pieces. Okay, just, what's his name? Aaron Gordon. Mikal will get the screen on Christian Brown. They'll pass it down to Brunson. Nearly got stolen, but actually, Jokic gambled and instead got a wide open dunk from Hartenstein. This has been pretty fun, actually, rebuilding 2 teams at a time. I'm not sure if I would do it again. At least, like, these teams felt like they felt right together for losing game 7s in the same day. Jokic, the beautiful step back. That's bag work right there. I can't even be mad at it. Well, obviously I'm not mad at it. These are my 2-team team. Anyways, Mikal. And in real life, I wouldn't say I'm a Nuggets fan. I like their team. I like their guys though. Oh my God, Hartenstein cooks Jokic on the old boards. And I did talk about Jokic's old board earlier, but he does have a 95 defensive board. Hartenstein did have some great games on the old boards in the series, or yeah, in the season, or in general, I don't know, the whole year. And look, oh wow, Jokic on the old boards as he ran the pick and roll and had the advantage on Hartenstein in the paint after the shot went up. So there you go. 102 to go. Mikal's trying to force his way to the rim. He's got to reset it. Yeah. They're going to get it down to Brunson again. JB in the post. I would like if he didn't do a post hook again. Okay, he'll pump fake and pass it down, force it to Hartenstein, back out to Bridges, back out to Brunson. Brunson with damn near no time. He'll just have to pump fake and shoot the 3. That's off. I need to remove the post hook tendency from Jalen Brunson. I don't know why he's taking post hooks. That is so nasty. Anyways, Bailey, the layup is good, and that's a 3-point lead for the Nuggets. 28 seconds to go. The Knicks dribble it up. They'll take their timeout. I'm not mad at that because this might be your last shot regardless. Pass into Bridges, over to Brunson. Brunson goes right. He spins, brings it back out. Now, granted, oh, is that a moving screen? That's a moving screen on Julius Randle, and that might be game. Hey, I won't lie though. Damn near here off a 3-point foul. So if you got to lose game 1 off a foul, you got to live with it. And that'll be it. Let's be honest. That's going to be it. Yeah, the Knicks lose by 5, and the Nuggets, hey, I'm not gonna lie. If they win back-to-back the first 2 years, I might just have to end the video. This is a success. Some end up going 4 more years and they never make it again. Or it goes really well and they do make it every year. Who knows? I might just have to turn everything on auto. But also, Brunson, take off your damn, hold on. I don't want to see you do a post hook ever again. Why are you doing post hook? Where the hell is the post stuff at? Man, post hook tendency 5 and 10. He's doing post hook. Why the hell is he doing? What's his post hook? A 7? You know what? That's better than you'd expect. Brunson's a floater type of guy. He's not really a post hook type of guy. I wouldn't even call his post one-handed shots post hook, but I guess technically it fits the bill. This is another very close game, looking like it might go down the wire again. This is a classic final. Ego aside, you know, losing another year, I might just have to sim more years after this just to see if we can get this finals again, because it might be a crime if I don't even allow them to give us another shot at it. Well, let's see if this one will you know, the Knicks can tie it up here. Let's see. Brunson, either way, I mean, they're gonna have 2 games. Yo, he's right behind you, wide open. Oh yeah, he's a crackhead. He is a crackhead. Anyways, Brunson goes right, he spins, he's gonna take, yo, he's a crackhead. You know, and that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about floaters. I hate him. I didn't change matchups, but okay, I might just leave him at this point. No, I'm not. All right, starters are back in for both teams with just under 2 minutes to go and a 1-point lead by the Knicks. The Nuggets have the ball. The pass will be into Murray. Murray will go right at Bridges. He gets denied all the way to the corner. Back out, Christian Brown pump fakes down to Jokic. Jokic back out to Murray for 3, and that is good. Jamal with a nicer jumper on, by the way, from this roster. My God. The screen by Brunson, or sorry, the screen by Hartenstein. Brunson will go all the way to the basket. His tough layup goes in the hoop. 107-107, and that's a common phrase with Jalen. Murray down to Jokic. Jokic bodies and takes the layup, and that is good. 107-109, 125 to go. Honestly, Robinson would probably be the better defensive matchup, but I'm gonna let the Knicks rock. Pull up Brunson, another one, ties the game. This is how that Mavericks Thunder game was going. At least the Timberwolves game was going for a second there at the end. Like games like that were going like this, and obviously a lot of the Knicks games were going like this as well, although I feel like they were usually uglier. Jokic spins off of Hartenstein, easiest layup of his life. That's a 2-point lead. Brunson will ISO Murray, go to the basket. He'll spin off him, back out. OG wide open for 3. He misses. Maybe that's why I didn't pass it out last time. Pass over to Murray. Murray back to Bailey. Bailey will hand it off to Brown. Brown to Jokic. ISOing on the right side. He oh my goodness, fakes it and shoots the fade. Jokic is unconscious right now. That's a 38-second 4-point lead for the Nuggets, and this could be a 2-0 lead, taking both in their home floor. Knicks were the better team record-wise last year by far, and the best record in the league. And this year, the Nuggets the best record in the league to be, you know what I'm saying, whatever. The home team in the finals. They're handing it back and forth like idiots. Now to make its way to Brunson. Brunson with 16 seconds to go. Hopefully it doesn't spin and get a charge again. Oh, OG open in the corner, and that is off. He was still only 6% covered, but he misses it, and that's probably going to do another game. And yep, it's probably going to be another game. Yep, and this game ends 6-point win by the Nuggets. Jokic 36, 7, and 10, while the rest of the team just all poured in good efforts. And 41 from Brunson, 27 from Randall, 10 from DiVincenzo, and so on and so forth. As yeah, the Nuggets are much more well-rounded in a general sense. I mean, I guess they both were. There's a reason why they're both here and both fighting to win. You know what? Screw it. Since they're down now, I will make the Knicks adjustment. The hell are they? Nuggets, Jamal Murray, hold that. You're gonna get what's his name on you? Mikal Bridges, and then Christian Brown. You're gonna get Jalen Brunson on you. Bada boom, bada bing. They talking about give less minutes to Robinson, give more minutes, whatever, vice versa. Look, dog, you could have done this every other game that I didn't. Oh my God, and they are cooking them in this game. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Probably. Jokic shot 3 for 12. And Murray shot 7 for 23. I don't know if that's an anomaly or what, but yeah, the Knicks cooked them in this game. Hey, back on the MSG floor too, shoot. Or the Knicks arena, as the 2K would call it. And this one is going to be another win by the Knicks. They win by 9. It wasn't really close in the end. So yeah, so far so good for them. The Nuggets will take theirs back at home. They'll take a win. And now the Knicks are dominating back at MSG, or the Knicks arena. They win 31 from Brunson, 7 for 9 from Jokic, 15 for 18 from the line. Looking like Joel, 31, 11, and 8. Here you go. Series tied, 3-3. Let's do it. Game 7. So far, the home team has won every time. And will it happen again here? It will. The Denver Nuggets are... Oh, I should have jumped in. My fault. The Denver Nuggets are NBA champions, 25, 11, and 10 with 2 steals, 53% from the field, 84 from the line, and 45 from 3 from Jokic. That was an absolute classic of a finals. Although, sadly, we didn't get many games that were more meaningful than the first 2. But at the end of the day, though, NBA Finals, Brunson averaged 29. DiVincenzo was off. Bridges was off. Honestly, Hart, Bridges, and DiVincenzo were all off in terms of shooting. But the Nuggets, shoot, they weren't perfect either. Porter Jr. just shot over 40%. Fultz just shot over 40%. Knox was 31%. Caldwell Pope was 35%. Jokic and Brunson and Randall were incredible, though. And Murray. So the main stars and supporting cast showed up from time to time. But I don't think I ever took three-pointer off of... Oh, damn. Ace Bailey shot 43% from 3 in the playoffs. That's pretty good. He didn't hit any of the finals, though, because it says 0% right there. But yeah, fantastic. And honestly, I mean, granted, the Nuggets beat them in the finals, but I would say they're 1-1 in our years now. Granted, the Nuggets do have the advantage in general. And screw it. I'll give it one more year. We'll see what happens. Probably going to breeze through this one, even if they somehow sell us and suck. I don't know if either one of them has any picks in this draft. Also, I think I have to re-sign both coaches. Oh, the Nuggets have pick 18 and the Knicks don't have a pick. I'll probably just like I've mentioned, I don't think I'm gonna go much further with this after the dream has been fulfilled. So let's make sure Tibbs gets back on the Knicks. And did Tibbs retire? He retired. No, wait, he retired last year? Oh no, there he is. Okay, cool. Max that man now. Give him his bag. Over here too. Make sure they get their guy back, like Malone. He declined? But did he sign somewhere else? Oh my God, I hate this damn game. Actually, I didn't even check if Tibbs signed with the Knicks, but he did. Okay. I don't even know if he signed anywhere else. Hold on, let me check again. No, he's right here. Okay. Can I see his offer? I don't even know if there's a thing on here. No, I can't. Max out his contract. Max it out. 4 years. There you go. Okay, cool. There, damn, he said, give me my bag. Just in case on the whim that this does go more years, screw it. I will draft the Nuggets player. We'll give them, okay, C+, Jasper Johnson, point guard. Get Melo's son, but I'll take Jasper. Screw it. Cool name. Oh yeah, Peyton Watson and Christian Brown are both free agents, but we won a ring. So there is that. Don't got to worry about, like I said, this is a run it back type of thing now. So Christian Brown, Peyton Watson, and shoot, even Dorian Finney-Smith, you're going to come back to the team. We're running an 11-man rotation. Come on now. And damn, Peyton Watson got his bag up. He's going to ask for even more money when he hits the open free agency. So I guess he's earned it. And Christian Brown, you were the starter. So got to give you your money too. Shoot. Although obviously Jokic was the main catalyst. Dorian Finney-Smith was honestly, oh, well, right. He didn't play. Screw you, I guess. Yeah, sorry. Actually, you know what's crazy? I was just thinking about it when we were playing the Knicks and I saw Carter Knox and I'm like, and I read it out against the Knicks. I'm like, oh snap, it reminds me of Kevin Knox. And this is actually Kevin Knox's brother. It's actually spelled with a K too, unless there's another person named Carter Knox. But it's funny because I just saw Kevin Knox when I was on this right here. He was maybe he was here. I don't know. It was somewhere. Do I sign Kevin Knox for his brother? No, I don't care that much. I'll sign Steven Adams to the Nuggets for even more assurance. Probably just sign him over Dorian, honestly, just for another center. Actually, I think they had someone. No, I don't know. Oh, there goes Kevin Knox. They wanted the Knicks to sign him. Anyways, shoot, they got money. Hey, you know what? They might actually have a good signing on their hands. Hold on, because the Knicks have everybody under contract, right? 12 players under contract. Everybody important under contract. Lost in the finals. I know he's not a defensive player, but how does CJ McCollum sound? Efficient, 6-man, 85 overall. Shoot, give me a. And on that note too, if I didn't want to sign anybody to the MLE for the Nuggets just yet because I wanted to make sure our guys came back. But if there's anybody out there for them, I'm not gonna hold them back. So yeah, actually, how many offers does CJ have? I don't want to. Oh, bet. Yeah, bet. Give him his money. I don't even care. We sign everybody long term. We got good love out here for everybody. Yeah, just do that. You know, it's funny. The Nuggets actually don't have another roster spot, and the Knicks do. Oh, come on. Give him a 2-year deal if that's what he wants. Frank Ntilikina, welcome back to the Knicks. Get us Noel and Jake. Wait, those were trade? No, get him out of here. Frank Ntilikina, welcome back to the Knicks. Yep, that's it. Get out of here. Don't care about no 2-way contracts. Forget all of them. Ace Bailey went up by 4. Beautiful. Knox went up by 3. Beautiful. Collier went up by 4. Shoot, I know I signed McCollum here, but they both might be playing this year over Precious and McBride. That wouldn't be bad. That'd be okay. Shout out to Frank, man. He's here to mentor Bronny. I do hope Bronny is good in the NBA, of course. He did look pretty. That second The first one didn't move me, but the second one was solid at the draft combine, the second little run he had. And yeah, we're gonna automate rosters, lineups, I should say, for both teams this year. I'll go low bench minutes, but 11-man rotation. And actually, no, I'm gonna mess with this one a little bit just because I don't want all these dudes to play too much like Fultz. But last year I mostly played Carter Knox alongside Markelle Fultz, so I'm gonna do that again, and then give the rest of the minutes to Jokic, Porter Jr., and Murray. Or my bad, not Porter Jr., it was Bailey. It's basically a deep rotation, but it's really everybody else coming in and out, and then the main dude's still playing a lot. And then for the Knicks, we could lower their bench stuff a little bit as well, even further. But for the most part, they're pretty good. Shoot, Hart might try and sneak back in the starters again. That happens. Maybe screw it. They start the year 7-1. Nuggets start the year 7-2. It might happen. It really might. So yeah, not much to look over, at least for now. And actually, speaking of that, contract extensions, Randall will resign. He's actually asking for even more money, I think, than the last time around. 31 years old. Dude, we won a ring. You coming back. And Hartenstein, granted, this might be the last year. I'm not really sure. Probably. But just bring back everybody. Deuce, like I said earlier, you're not leaving. I'll give you a little bit more money just so you don't, get mad. The Nuggets side of things, Jokic. Yeah, you're coming back. But about the Serbians, the Knicks are 11-2. The Nuggets are actually kind of skidding off right now. They went 8-5 currently, and they played again in the regular season, and the Nuggets won again. I will delete this game plan over here for now. I'm not trying to deal with that popping up every time we play. Jokic wins another MVP with even better stats: 26 points, 13 rebounds, and 13 assists on 40 minutes. Yo, I was not playing him 40 minutes a game. They just let him go. I guess I did only have Steven Adams playing like 9 minutes. So you know what? I guess this makes sense. Screw it. It's working. And Jason Kidd, coach of the year. So the Mavericks are better than the Nuggets. I kind of just kept letting it rock and going. Knicks had nobody on All NBA this year, or all defense, or all anything. I don't know if I saw any other Nuggets players. Nuggets ended up second, tied with the Mavericks, and so did the Knicks. They all had the same record. That is interesting. Also, OG is on the bench right now. I will make the executive decision to bench Josh Hart if I see, let's see, wins. You know what? Josh Hart started majority. Actually, they both started in 30 wins each. They also could have hypothetically maybe started together for a game. No, I don't know, actually. I don't think either one of them would start too. But they both started for 30 wins, whereas OG started for 15 and a losses, and Hart started for 7 of them. I don't know. They're both good, but we'll let it rock. Screw it. Knicks are the first seed. They both won 60 games. First round, Nuggets in a bit of a tougher round, it looks like. Knicks winning 5 against Detroit. Nuggets will go to 7 in round 1. Oh yeah, I do have it on annual technically. Do I want to just put it on auto for the hell of it? Let's let them go too. Throw them on auto. Why not? They're obviously going to keep playing everybody a lot, and they're going to start Strother. Screw it. Go do what you need to do. They've been wanting to play him for a while, and I haven't let them. Screw it. It might go badly, but you learn from your mistakes. I don't know. And if so, I'll see how far the Knicks go, and that'll be it. But it looks like they won. So there you go. They win against the kind of much lower tier Rockets team, and Jokic had 41, 17, and 12. Oh yeah, they got Harper and Ron Holland out here. Whit Thompson, Winston Goon. Good team. It's a good team. OKC second round over here, and Indiana playing the Knicks again in the second round. How are they doing over there? Denver won their first game, by the way, and it is Matherin's back, so is our whole damn team. Edgecombe, Miles Turner, and then the rest are then Denver. They got Brown back in the starting lineup. OKC is even further. They lose. Who do they? I don't know. They don't have Dort or who was it? I don't remember. I'm forgetting somebody, but it was someone else they had starting at small forward, and it was a buddy from Golden State, Mose Moody, and he's not there anymore, or at least not starting. Knicks lose game 1. Denver wins. Knicks lose another game. They win again, or they win 1. They win 2. Denver got them out of there in 4. Knicks go down 3-2. 3-2 to the Pacers. Oh no, is it our demise yet again to Indy? This would be kind of, we want a ring in this, so I wouldn't even be mad. You guys can have the last laugh. I didn't mean it literally though, but I guess I did. Well, Pacers win. Their offense is still nuts, and Indiana will win this. Denver will go to the conference finals. They will win this one in 5. And LaMelo, oh, that is a really good team. I was commenting there earlier. Jalen Green, Brandon Miller, Cooper Flag, Mark Williams, LaMelo Ball against the Nuggets in the finals. You know what? Screw it. The Knicks aren't here anymore. The hype is dead. First game, they win. Oh, damn it. They won by 2. All right, screw you. I'll simulate it. I'll simcast. All right, they win another game, this time by 10. Jokic had 28, 16, and 17. What are are his like career highs in these at this point? Like everything. 50 points, 8 threes made, 24 assists, 5 blocks, 7 steals, and 27 rebounds. I didn't see what his, I don't know if those were his highs for this season, but those are pretty insane in general. And you know what? They might make quick work of the Hornets. And since they won out the East, I mean, I have to take it for granted they would beat the Knicks, even though we lost in the second round. At least though, the Pacers didn't make it. And like I said, I don't hate the Pacers, but shoot, I'm gonna hate them in this if they just beat us. Anyways, the Nuggets just won again. 28, 11, and 10. They swept. And you know what? This was successful. Nuggets get 2 rings, 25, 12, and 14. Shoot. In my Knicks bias, I kind of want to go further and say, hey, let me run it back. I was like, you know, let me get my get back. Oh yeah, CJ McCollum, how'd you play? I forgot you were even here. You played well. 58% from 3 in the playoffs, 18 points. Can't be mad at that. I honestly forgot he was there entirely. Also, this is Isaiah Collier's first year. He was pretty cool. Didn't even realize we were getting rid of Deuce and Precious in the same year. But Deuce was pretty on and off throughout his time. Anyways, I think that's a fair place to call it on a Denver ring. Knicks got the first left though, so screw you, or I don't know, whatever. It was successful all around. 3 straight rings with the 2 teams. It's been real. It's been fun, but even real fun. And shout out to basketball. Shout out to Michael Beasley. Shout out to Bill Walker. And I'll see you around.